Night!
Tonight on Game Night, Nikki, Deborah, Lincoln, and myself, Dave, are going to play Wingspan, a game for 1 to 5 players, published by Stonemaier Games, and designed by Elizabeth Hargrave. So let's insert bird pun here.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Deborah.
Will you teach us Wingspan?
I will. Wingspan is a game in which we are ornithologists, and we are trying to attract birds to our aviary / habitat. The game is going to take place in 4 rounds, and the rounds are pretty much all the same. Each round we are going to spend these action cubes that we have. There are 8 of them, so we will have 8 actions in round 1. And before I go further from that, I'd like to point out that we are playing the sort of decked out, upgraded version of Wingspan, in that we've used the BGG accoutrements.
The geek up bits, yeah.
We have, yes, so these are the normal tokens that I haven't, this is the food, like this is fish and this is grain and these are rodents, but we're using like this instead for grain.
Yeah.
The sexy BGG tiles. And additionally, this is normally the start player marker. We are using this little mini start player marker. Lincoln, I believe, painted.
I did paint it. It turned out I was happy with it.
If you actually buy this from the store, it will not come painted.
Yeah, it's going to be white or tan.
But maybe you can see if Lincoln will, for like $20, will paint it.
Oh, it's not that hard. You can learn. I'll give tips. I'll do it on video.
So we don't need any of these. But in any case, let me go back. Let me just push this off to the side for now. So there is a deck of cards, and in that deck of cards are all these various birds, all right? And on your turn, you are going to do one of 4 actions. You are either going to play a bird, you are going to gain food, or lay eggs, or get more bird cards. So from the top, when you want to do an action, you're going to pick up one of your action cubes, and you're going to put it in that row. This is the play a bird row up here. This obviously are the other 3 rows here in your forest or grasslands or wetlands.
Okay.
So if you want to play a bird, you're going to take your cube and you're going to put it in the emptiest, the furthest left emptiest row that you want to play a bird in. So if I want to play a bird here, then I'm putting this here, right? But I'm not allowed to play a bird here until this one gets filled. Does that make sense? You have to fill all of these from the left to the right. But if I had a bird here and I wanted to play a bird in this top forest row, the cube would go there instead. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. But I could still put it here if I was putting a bird down here. All right? Okay. So to play a bird, you need to pay the cost of that bird. All right? The cost of that bird are these food tokens. All right? And it's on the card. So for example, the Cassin's finch needs a grain and berries. Is that what this is?
That's what it looks like.
So see that little plus sign? It means you need grain and berries in order to play that.
Icons.
Yeah, they are really tiny icons. But plus means both.
Okay.
The dividing line means or the other, one or the other. So this is like a worm or a grain. All right? This symbol means it's free. You don't need to pay anything, that little slashy thing. This is a fish, plus this little color wheel just means any other food. All right?
Okay.
Plus 1, whatever you want. All right? And additionally, you'll see up here where it says play a bird, any 2 foods can always be tossed to make one that you need. And they don't have to be of a kind. If I needed a fish and I had this rodent and this worm, I could throw those both away for a fish. I could trade them out 2 for 1 for a fish if I needed a fish. All right? So that's the first thing you have to do, is spend the cost on the card. All right? Additionally, for play a bird only, see these little egg icons up here? If you're here and you're playing a bird, you have to also pay that egg. Or 2 eggs. Or 2 eggs. I have not gotten to the eggs yet, but they will be on your board already. So you must give them up.
And you can't eat them.
I know they
do
look delicious.
You absolutely can eat them, but I don't recommend it. All right?
They're not inedible, they're just not recommended of being eaten?
Last but not least, the birds themselves are habitat specific. So the Cassin's finch, as you can see by this icon, will only go in the forest. It cannot be played in the grassland or the wetlands. It can only go in the forest, right? This can be in all three.
Okay. And he's free. That's a money card right
This
there.
way it can only be 2.
Yeah.
All right? Mm-hmm. So that's playing a card. That's play a bird. Okay?
Okay.
When you play a bird, if it says on it when played, you get that action. So Cassin's finch, when played, draw 2 new bonus cards and keep 1. I have not explained the bonus cards, but they sound pretty much like what you expect. They're going to be endgame bonus cards, and we'll get to that later. So that's the action play a bird. You're going to put it where you're going to do it. You're going to then pay all your costs, put the bird down. You will then move this cube back to here to indicate that you have used it and it's out.
Cool.
Okay. All right? So that's play a bird. Gain food from the bird feeder. So the bird feeder dice have all of the symbols of the 5 foods, and then this one is an either or, grain or worm. Okay? That's the 6th side on the dice. If you want to gain food, you are going to take an action cube and you're going to play it in the farthest left emptiest space, which in this case is here. I'm going to play it there. I'm going to get this action, which is take 1 food from the bird feeder, the dice tower bird feeder. Whichever one you take, let's say I take a rodent, it's going to go outside of the bird feeder. I would gain the rodent, and that's my turn. All right?
So are these pre-rolled?
Yes.
Okay.
They'll be rolled at the beginning of the game.
Okay.
All right?
Each round?
No, they'll be rolled at the beginning of the game. I will explain the rolling as we get.
Well, wait.
If I had a bird here, I would go here instead. All right? And I would get a food from the bird feeder. And if I wanted to, I could take a bird card from my hand and discard it to get 1 more from the bird feeder. That's just once. You can't do 3 cards for 3. You're just doing 1 for 1. All right? And if I were to do here, I would get 2 from the bird feeder.
Right.
Right? 2 plus discard a card, 3. And if this for some reason is completely full, this is what this is over here. This is 3 dice from the bird feeder, and you can throw a card
To
for
get a
1.
4th?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Additionally, every time you do an action in this row, after you have done the action, you're going to walk back your cube to the beginning, stopping on each card as you go. And if, as you do that, you come across a card that says, when activated, this is now activated. So, when activated, gain a grain from the bird feeder if available. You may cache it on this card. All right? I'm getting all kinds of stuff. Caching it would be, let's say there is a grain on this bird feeder. And by the way, I could use this either or also as a grain. So I'll take a grain from the bird feeder, and I will cache it on this card, which is to say I'm going to put it there. And that will be there for the rest of the game. I'm not ever going to be able to spend that. Okay? Those are all going to be worth 1 victory point at the end of the game.
Okay.
Everything that you have cached on a card. Okay?
Okay.
So that bird's carrying that grain around for me?
Or it could say, when activated, discard an egg from any of your other birds to gain 1 random food for the supply. And you don't have to do that. That's activated, but you know what? I don't want to throw an egg away right now, so I'm not going to do that. This doesn't have that activated art. You'll see it says, then activate any brown powers in this row. Okay. Then that cube goes here, and it stays there. It's spent, and it's done. All right? And that's the same as you might expect from the lower rows. If you go here, which is place 3 eggs on your board. All right? When you take the egg action, you are going to place 2 eggs, or in this case, 2 eggs, and then you can throw away a food for an extra egg. You're going to just take eggs from the little egg tray. The colors are gorgeous and exciting, but they don't mean anything for game purposes.
Right.
They are, I believe, they are the colors of the eggs of these birds in the game. So if you go through the entire stack of birds, these are the colors represented by the eggs, the color of the eggs those birds will lay. But let's say I were to go here, I would get 3 eggs, so I would just take 3, and then I would place them on birds. These little icons here, see egg, egg, these little dots, that's how many eggs these birds can hold. And when I have 3 eggs, this bird can hold 3 eggs. I can put all 3 here, or I can go 1, 1, 1. You can distribute the eggs in any way you want to, as long as there's room for them.
Right.
All right? And then having distributed the eggs, I will now walk this token back. Hey, I can gain a grain from the thing and put it on and cache it here. If I want, and by the way, it says you may cache it, which is to say I didn't have to. I could just take it and keep it in my supply so I can spend it later if I want to.
What's the value of caching it?
That's everything you cache is going to be worth a point at the end of the game.
Okay, right, okay.
All right, then I can do this, and I can, hey, discard an egg from any of your other birds, so not this one, so I could throw this egg away now.
Right.
And that would get me the thing from the supply. This doesn't have that. This goes here. That ends that cube action. All right? So that's how the lay eggs action works. And you won't be surprised that the draw a bird card action is you go here and you draw a bird card. Whenever you draw a bird card, you can draw either from the deck, face down for these 2 choices, or whatever is face up. Okay? If you draw face up, the array, face up array does not get replenished till the end of your turn. All right? Because you might draw a lot of cards. You might have, when activated, cards that say draw cards, draw cards. Okay. So if they did, for example, you would get 2 cards here, and then you might get a card here and another card here. In which case, one of those would have to be blind, because this does not get refilled till the end of your turn. Okay? So that's how the cards, and again here you can spend an egg for a card. That's again, it's a one-time action. And of course any active powers. When you need to take food from the bird feeder, and all of the food in the bird feeder shows the same identical face. So for example, if I were to pull this, those aren't the same identical face, even though, but these are. Or the other way. Let's say you do this in the same identical face. You can, if you would like, you have the option at that point to re-roll all 5 dice. This is how they get back in the bird feeder. All right? You don't have to. Maybe you want both of those.
Right.
All right? You can do that at any point when you need dice. So let's say I've got these built up and I go here and I get 2 dice. I'm going to take this rodent and take a rodent. And now those are identical and I need a die and I don't like them. I'm going to roll all 5.
Okay.
And then I will take my second die for my action. And then if I want, I'll toss a card for another die.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so that's how the dice come back in the game. And there are bird cards in the deck that, when activated, will allow you to do things with the dice not in the bird feeder. Okay?
Okay.
So it's important that they stay out on the faces that they are when you pull them out.
Okay.
All right. There's another kind of card in the game, another sort of action, which is once between turns. And basically what this means is, this is an action you can take on someone else's turn. Once between turns, when another player's predator succeeds, that's the, let's see, where's the predator icon? It's not the cache. I didn't pull one out.
The vulture.
Oh, wait, I did pull one out. Here you go. Yes, this is a little predator icon, which is, when activated, roll all dice not on the bird feeder. If any are fish, gain 1 fish and cache it on this card. So if that succeeds, then you gain 1 die from the bird feeder.
Okay.
All right? You can only do that once between turns. So if I did that on Nikki's turn, then I can't do it on Lincoln's or yours, Deborah.
Till the next round.
Right. So you're just going to have to remember. All right, so that's once between turns. We're going to keep doing this until we play all of our action cubes. That will end the round. And then at the end of each round, we will score a bonus. All right? The bonuses are right here. Round 1, at the end of round 1, for all eggs that are in birds that have a bowl nest. So, go back to the bird cards. Go back to the bird cards. This bird, the turkey vulture, that's a nest which is like a hole in a tree.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
There's a bowl nest. Right? There's like a sticks nest.
Okay.
There's 4 different types of nests.
Right.
There's, I can't remember what they call that one, but there's this icon, there's this icon, there's this icon, there's this icon. So at the end of round 1, you're going to look at all the eggs you have that are on birds with bowls nests, which is right now 1 for me, right? I have an egg here, and I have a bowl nest. Now, if that can hold up to 3 eggs, and if I had 3 on this card, I would score 3. Because it's eggs in bowl nests.
Right.
And the way you're going to score the points is you're going to just put it on the point you score. In this case, I have 3, so I would go here. At the end of the game, I'm going to get 3 for that. All right? We can all be on the same space. There's 2 sides to this. We're playing the friendlier side.
Okay.
The other side is the person that has the most. And then the second most and the third most. But for the first game, there's no reason not to do that. So that's going to be the round 1 bonus. And you'll note that once we do that, we now have 7 actions for round 2 because one of our action cubes is now locked up here on the bonus track. All right? The round 2 bonus is 1 point for every bird that you have in the wetlands. So that will max out at 5. By the way, these all max out at 5. If you had 7 eggs on birds and bowls nest, you're going to score 5.
Okay.
Okay? This is birds that have the sort of stick nest that have eggs on them. So in this case, you're only going to get 1 point for that per card, regardless of number of eggs. Right? So if I had, do I have a stick nest? I do. This bird has 2 eggs, so that's going to score me 1 because it has at least an egg on it, and it's a bird with a nest. I'm not sure why they need to do I guess so you know you're doing it for bird cards. That's round 3. And then the last bonus is going to be essentially sets of eggs in all 3 habitat types.
Okay.
And the easiest way to do that is just count the total number of eggs in this row. Let's say there are 7 eggs in this row, and 3 eggs in this row, and 5 eggs in this row. You score 3.
Right.
You're just going to score whatever the smallest number is.
Okay.
Right? You don't have to assign them or do any of that stuff. So we're going to play 4 rounds. We're going to we're going to do all this stuff. And then at the last round, when we're done, we will take out the little handy-dandy score pad sheet today, and we'll write all the numbers down. We're going to write all these numbers down. We're going to count the victory points that are on each of these cards. This little number with the feather right here is victory points. So this bird is worth 6 points.
Wow.
All right? I mentioned bonus cards. This is a deck of bonus cards. We're going to start with 2 at the beginning of the game, and we're going to choose 1 and discard the other. All right? And the bonus cards are all pretty much self-explanatory, but here's one for an example. Hey, birds that eat berries, if you have 2 to 3 of them that eat berries, you'll get 3 points. If you have 4 or more, you'll get 7. All right? Any bird with a berry symbol. This bird may also eat any other kind of food. All right? It's pretty self-explanatory. What didn't I show you? There was one thing that I didn't show you. Let's see if I can find one really quick. There are birds, there you go, that have a star for their nest. That is a wild card, and it can be any nest type you need it to be. All right? And it can change from bonus to bonus.
I wonder if that means that bird nests in all kinds of nests.
What it means is these are the 4 most common types of nests. There are other less common types of wacky nests, and rather than try to include them all, they just said, you know what, those are all going to be wild.
Miscellaneous.
Okay, yeah,
Miscellaneous nest. So we're going to score all that. We're going to score, you get 1 point for everything that's cached. There is a bird in here that I didn't pull it out that allows you to tuck cards underneath it. Those will also be 1 point per card tucked underneath. Okay, obviously that means you don't have it in your hand anymore. Whatever bonuses you have. And I think that's everything for scoring.
Are eggs worth anything at the end of the game?
Yes, thank you. Basically, everything that's on your board is a point. All eggs are a point, all cached food is a point, cards underneath are a point. Action cubes are... No, this leftover...
So you want to spend what you can.
I mean, yes.
Or cash what you can.
Yes. Yeah. And as you might suspect, there are bonus cards in the game based on Wingspan, that's what this number is. This is actually the wingspan of all the birds.
It's not just for fun.
It's
Correct.
actually a unit of measure.
It's actually part. Now these are little facts here at the bottom. Those are for fun or for knowledge.
Or knowledge.
Or for learning.
Which is also fun.
All right. So let me clear all this off.
102 centimeters. That guy's big.
Yeah.
Put these back.
Should we shuffle these or something, Dave?
Yes, go ahead. Just mix them up a little bit.
Yep.
When you're done, put one each here. And then deal us all 5.
Can we look at all 5?
Yes, you can look at all of them. Let me clear all this.
These are very stiff. I probably should let Dave do this. He's much better than I
That's a
am.
good one.
He can shuffle just about anything. Salami.
Pepperoni.
That's
not
right, I
salami.
heard the story.
Pepperoni.
I don't know, do you want half of this?
Yeah, a little bit.
If it matters.
It's all mixed up anyway.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that there's any, but still, we'll do
Agreed.
a little bit of rejiggering.
Oh,
Boy,
watch.
those really do look like those robin eggs. I keep looking at them.
I know. I keep wanting to.
Cadbury robin's eggs.
To
I
eat
think
them?
that
Or those weird
They come at
mints.
Easter time.
Those chalky old mints that look like
yeah,
little pillows.
Yeah.
Okay.
those sound good too. I think I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. It's not good.
Well, the whole game we'll be thinking about feeding birds and feeding our tummies. Okay, 5 each, right?
Yes, give us all 5.
I don't know why I started with Dave.
It doesn't matter. Well, how about this? I'll be the start player then.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter. And we'll put 3 out. And then
Pictures.
there's one more thing, or 2 more things. You're going to get, here you go, Nikki.
2
You're
bonuses.
going to get 2 bonus cards and keep 1. But before you pick one, let me tell you the final thing. You're going to look at your hand of 5 cards, and you may keep as many of these cards as you would like. But for every card you keep, you must give up a food now. We start with 1 each of all the foods.
Whoa.
So we have 5 foods and 5 cards. So if you want, you can throw your entire hand and keep all 5 of your foods.
Right.
Oof, percentages on the bottom of this stuff too. Wow. Okay.
I want that. Ooh, I don't want that. Oh, but it's easier.
Sorry, what was the feather number?
Victory points.
Okay.
Woof. This is maybe bad.
Yeah, I don't know I don't have any idea what the strategy should be.
Right. Me neither. Well, my guess is you want to keep stuff that say when activated, right? Because you're
Right.
trying to build your engine.
Right.
You want to keep stuff that's cheap that you can
I
play.
was gonna say shouldn't keep things I can't afford yet.
You want to keep stuff that is also, remember, in the area you want it to be, right?
Right. I think my strategy is just gonna be birds that I think are pretty.
I agree. Look at this guy right here, the horned
I know.
lark. He's pretty cool. He's
Well,
got little.
see, this is the problem though, is that they're
They're all pretty
really
amazing
pretty.
looking. Yeah,
I
no
know.
kidding. Some really
Names
great
I
art.
like, maybe.
I want
Yeah.
that,
Okay.
and I want that.
I'll do that.
Ugh.
And fantasize that I will get all these things.
All right, I'm going to discard 2, which means I'm only keeping 3 things.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I should look at my bonus, shouldn't I? That's funny. I'll just tell you. This says, one of my bonuses is the historian. It's just birds named after a person. And then it lets you know any bird with an apostrophe S in its name,
Okay.
in case you don't understand what named after a person means. I like that.
All right. I think I'm good. So, I mean, you just gotta go, right? So I'm gonna keep 2
Oh my gosh.
cards.
Yeah.
So I'm paying berries and fish
Okay.
to keep them, and I
All
have
right.
my bonus chosen.
I guess I'm doing this. I'm gonna get rid of this. Yeah, I guess this goes to the discard pile. I'll take your discards when you're ready, and believe me, I'm not ready yet either.
Oh, I think I just need to
And they're out of the
take
game. They're
one
not like-
and see
No,
what
they're
what
discarded.
happens.
They'll come back if we have to reshuffle.
Yeah. But that was hard to let go of a couple, because I was like, I
Tell me about
probably
it.
won't see it again. Yeah.
Okay, I need this fish, and I need this worm.
Does this mean this bird can kill a deer? Kill deer.
Oh, I have to throw these away.
That's pretty
Vicious
good too.
deer killer bird.
That's right. It's just a bunch. It takes a lot of them though.
Oh,
Bambi's
wait.
mother.
Roll all 5 of these. Roll all 5 of these, will you? Please.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Let me just. I'm sure that everything will be available, but just in case, let me see what's available before I give up. All right. Pretty much everything. So I'm getting rid of this.
I'll tell you, this is
This.
for this hand of cards. That is not a good.
Is it a foot?
It is a foot.
Well, here's the thing, though.
It's very footy.
If it goes down to 2 fish, you can re-roll everything.
That's right. Is there any other way to re-roll everything?
Nope.
Wow.
There might be a bird that has that power on it.
Okay, right.
The birds are like all the crazy
right.
powers or
Does it say
whatever,
never?
and
Man, I
There's a
want all
chance you could
these. This
never
is
re-roll.
terrible.
yeah. Tell me
Okay.
about it.
I mean, they're not perfect, but you know.
How do I?
Give me the discards. So I need 2, and you have to throw away 2 ingredients, Nikki.
Yeah.
2 food, not ingredients. Ingredients.
Greedy ants.
Well, there are ingredients in the belly. Okay.
Remember though, when there's 1 die left, right? Then all die faces match.
Trixie.
So you can always re-roll if there's if anytime it gets down to a single die, you can always re-roll. So you are throwing
Oh,
away.
wait, I may be keeping. I'm getting ahead of myself here.
Throwing away 3 food.
Maybe. The problem is all of my stuff wants the same things. It's
Yes.
really, really bad.
Yes.
It's really, 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 really bad. Okay, so it will be this and this going bye-bye.
Pretty
It is pretty bad. I'll do those two.
I know.
That's correct. Oh, I can just put them in the bowl.
Yeah.
Hey, right in front of me, bowl. Pretty bad. This was pretty good too. It's too bad I couldn't use them both. Draw bird cards. I have to draw bird cards.
All right. We all have our starting hands.
Yeah.
Yep.
And our bonus card, which is over here. All right.
I
So I'm the
did
start
keep
player,
that.
right?
That's pretty awesome.
Here we go. I am going to go here and draw a bird card.
Okay.
So I'm going to take this one, the Cooper's Hawk. And here's a pretty example of what I said. When activated, look at a card from the deck. And if it is wingspan under 75 centimeters, then I can tuck it under this card. So I'm going to put that in my hand. That's the end of my turn. This slide's done. Nikki, you're up.
Okay. Wow.
Well, and this gets refilled.
Was House Wren one of the houses in Game of Thrones?
House Wren.
No.
Okay.
Sounds close.
Troglodytes. Wow, Troglodytes Adon. He doesn't look like a troglodyte. I guess I don't know what a troglodyte looks like. Maybe.
Our troglodytes were like early
I
life
thought they were, yeah, I thought they were the ones that was a little like a
amoeba
bunch. Yeah.
with legs.
Yeah.
Maybe he likes troglodytes.
Maybe.
He's starving because he doesn't have
eats
lunch.
troglodytes.
Or maybe it is just worms.
Yeah.
There's a new
I'll
sound.
just do a card. Card.
Which one do you want?
Card.
Card.
We're cards.
Or cards.
We're cards.
That's a good
If
one.
you do discard one from your
When
hand,
activated, you draw 2 cards.
And you get to keep one.
And if you do, you discard 1 from your hand.
Oh, but he's a 0. All right.
Right.
There we go.
Yep.
He's named after someone.
I'm sure there's tons of those.
He's a snipe. He doesn't exist.
When activate, all
Snipe
players
hunt,
draw
right?
one. Yeah, that's
He's
right.
going to snipe hunt.
Huh. That's kind of cool. So everybody gains from that
Friendly.
one.
He's a friendly bird.
He's a friendly bird.
He's a what? He's a what?
Friendly.
Okay,
bird.
so I'll do that, and I will take the friendly bird. That's kind of cool. Wait, let me get that one too.
Okay.
White-breasted nuthatch. Nuthatches cache seeds for winter in the bark of a tree. Oh. Yeah, I'll do the friendly one. He was cheap.
Okay. Move your cube.
Okay. So I think I'm going to do this right. Walk me through it a little bit.
Okay.
I'm going to
Play a bird.
play a bird.
Okay.
He costs a worm and a rat.
Okay.
Where am I?
And he belongs in the Meadowlands.
Yep.
All right.
Cool. So I'm playing an American kestrel.
Okay.
He tracks rodents by their urine.
Nice.
And we'll catch surplus kills for later. Does that...
Nope,
No,
you're done.
that's later. Okay,
Yep.
great.
You
So that's that.
you did this column.
I just did that column. Okay, so
Yep.
now I'm done.
There you go. I am going to play a cube here. And I'm going to take this rat.
Rats.
Rodent.
Rat rodent.
And that ends my turn done.
Okay. Is that one still there? It is. Okay. Food. And I'm taking a fish.
A fish.
A fish. What?
Let me just take a fish. Let me just remind you all, because I just forgot. The bonus at the end of this round are the eggs that you
eggs
have
and
in
everything.
bowl nests.
Yeah.
If you care.
Right.
Bowl
it would be
nest.
awesome if I saw one of those.
I don't have a single one in my hand either, because I wasn't even looking at that. Well, you don't need it. You don't need it,
One
right?
of the cards that I had done was like a nest issue, and I looked and I'm like, "Oof."
Yeah.
I had nothing like that, and I haven't seen.
Yep.
I've seen one. I think it was like, it's not this one, but it was the other one. It's like 15% of. Oh no, that's this one. Supposedly had more, but I didn't see any.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to. I'm gonna do the cubing for the foodage.
Okay.
And I will take that, and I'll pick one of them, which will be worm.
Okay.
Worm. Hey, pass me a worm.
Yes, you may.
Pass me a worm. Sweet.
New
Okay.
sound.
There's this all around.
I do that. I want some bird cards.
Bird cards.
So I get one card. I like the morning dove, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm taking... That's done.
Wow, look at that guy.
All right. Play a bird, and I will play the Cooper's Hawk. Cooper's Hawk hunt forest birds, and it looks like mermaids, but that can't be right.
Can I?
Yes.
And mermaids. You're right, Dave. Mammals
Mammals.
with
Not
great
mermaids.
stealth.
Not mammals.
With great
Not
stealth.
mermaids, mammals. Okay. And then this slides.
Aren't mermaids mammals, though?
I don't know
So
what
it
they
was a
are.
mermaid.
They're a
They are.
mix. They're half, right?
Don't know that they are.
Okay.
Mermaids? They're mammals.
I'm gonna do well. The bottom half is a fish.
Yeah, but I've seen the shells. You know what I mean?
Okay. Bird. I want to place a bird, so he goes here,
Yep.
Yep.
Plays a bird.
and then this is my bird I'm placing here,
Okay.
and I gotta pay a worm.
Or a berry, correct? Yep.
Worm or berry. Worms are over
Yep.
there.
Wormberry.
All right.
And that's it.
Now, you have a once between turns power.
Yes.
So when another player plays up here in
Up
the
in the
forest,
top.
you can gain a worm from the
Gain
supply.
a worm from a supply. And
Yep.
this dude is a king bird. It displays its orange crown while defending its territory.
All right.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try to play my Wilson snipe that
Okay.
we're wasting our time on. But he's nice. He gives us all a...
Are you playing a bird card?
Yes, I'll put my cube there.
Thank you.
At the top? Is that... No.
Yep.
It's down
Yeah.
here.
Nope. It's
Yeah,
where
it's
it says play a bird at the top.
So he's wetlands. It's going to cost me a worm.
Okay.
Okay.
And he will... When it's activated, all players will get a
Nice.
card from the deck.
Oh, nice.
Snipes can fly up to 60 miles an hour. Good snipers can shoot them. Oh, that's terrible.
Oh.
That's not good.
Only good ones.
So then that goes
Mediocre
over
snipers.
here.
Sure.
Snipes get shot by
Mediocre
snipers.
snipers can't, yeah. All
Tongue
right.
twister.
That's true. Mediocre snipers can't. All right. I am going to play a bird.
Okay.
Yeah, who knows? All right. I have to play him there because I have to pay an egg to put anyone here.
Correct.
Right? So I'll play him there. When he gets activated, he gets an egg, and he costs a grain.
I don't know what I should be doing. This is all exciting. Is it
That would
Be
again?
good for me.
A
in round
question.
Yes.
3. And
No one did
Her
it.
bird went in the water, but
Correct.
the symbols show
I have all
the
three
tree.
options.
Does that
Oh, that's nice.
affect that?
Nope.
No, it's only if she had placed it in the.
Okay.
I believe that is correct.
Okay.
Wow, yours is all 3 habitats as well.
Yeah.
Oof. Baba. All right, draw. I keep drawing cards. Look at this. I'm gonna take this this tree swallow in my hand. That goes here. Let me get a new card. Done.
Okay. So I'm gonna get 2 eggs. Right.
Yeah, you're gonna go there.
Go there.
Ooh.
You get 2 eggs.
In a bowl.
Put them wherever.
What colors do you think? I think their eggs
Put
are
them
this-
wherever you want.
They're going with the bowl guy.
All right, and you can, if you want, throw now away a piece of food for an additional egg, but you have no place to
No,
store it.
I don't.
So you're not going to do it anyway.
Okay.
Nope.
No.
Walk it
Yeah,
back.
Yeah, you walk back.
Walk it back now. Okay.
Oh.
That's not when activated, so nothing happens. Now you're done.
But if I had a brown,
if you
then
had a brown, it would
be-
happen
Right.
now.
Okay.
And now you're done.
Perfect. I see the chaining now.
Yep. Yeah.
I will draw a card. I'll take this one. I'll walk it back. When activated, everybody draws 1 card from the deck.
Okay.
So we just
Yeah.
take one from the top.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you.
Hey, look!
Wilson Snipe.
I got the guy that's on the box
Oh,
cover.
Wingspan.
He's
Nice.
the scissor-tailed
Starler.
flycatcher.
Oh, man. Okie doke.
Wow.
Walk it back.
Everybody
one
gets a worm if that one's activated. That's pretty
Sweet.
neat.
Build it.
Cool.
Build it. We all want you to build it.
Yeah. You just give me an extra worm. I looked down here to see what I had.
Yeah.
And it was right on the edge of my glasses, and I saw 2 grain, right? Because it was on 2. I could see it in there and in the frame. I'm like, oh no, I only have 1 grain.
Nice.
How did I get that other grain?
Wow.
Okay. I am going to also lay some eggs. So I'm going here. So I get 2 eggs.
Yep.
Correct-ish.
Then go wherever you
Okay.
want.
I'm going to put 1 on my Morning Dove and 1 on my American Kestrel.
Okay.
Then I'm going to walk it back. When activated, roll all dice not in the bird feeder.
Okay.
All
If
right.
any are rats, I get to gain
Ooh.
a rat. So
Come on,
one
rats.
Here, come on, rats. No
Roll that
rats.
again.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's cut.
Come on.
No
right.
rats.
No rats.
All right.
No rats.
So I tried-
Rats. You didn't do that right.
Rats. I had a rat in them.
Okay, I made a mistake, so
Okay.
I should have 1 fewer cube. I forgot to put a cube here and walk it back on my last turn, right? We should all have 4 cubes now,
Yes.
correct? Okay. Phew.
I believe.
Caught that mistake. All right. I am going to play a card, play a bird, not a card, a bird, and I will play this snowy egret. And that's for a worm. For a worm.
Worm.
And I walk back that cube, done.
Okay. Can I afford this one? Yes. I will play a bird,
Okay.
right? And this is pied bill.
The pied-billed greb or grebe.
Grebe or
Greb, I have no
greb?
idea. I have no
Okay.
idea. Grebe.
Once again, exposing our ignorance. Just
Pied-billed.
Birds or flags. Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, neat.
All right.
Pie-billed grebes create a floating platform nest with plant material. So this goes in the water.
Yep. Greb is in the water.
Greb is in the
Shark is in
water.
the water.
Okay. And,
All right, you're done.
All right. Dirt.
I am going to play a bird.
Oh, I have to pay for it first.
Oh, you didn't?
I did not.
Fair enough. You could have got away with that.
Which one should I do? I will do the house wren. And this one allows me to, it says when played, play a second bird in your wetlands or your grassland or the forest.
Okay.
But I must pay for it,
Yes.
which I'm going to do.
You will need an egg for that.
In here?
Oh, maybe not. Let me
Does it
think.
say that?
No, it's in your grassland, right? It's in here, right?
Well, no, the second one's either in your grassland or your forest.
Oh, okay. Forest. Yeah, go
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
So that's all of my goodies.
Great.
Yeah. Nice.
Oof.
Thank you.
Okay.
And then it goes back there.
Lincoln just played in the forest.
Yes, he did.
Do you want to do your once between turns, or do you want to wait and see if either Deborah or I do that same thing?
No, I'm going to do it now.
And get a worm?
I get a worm.
There you go.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right. Remember, you got that.
Thank you.
You don't get it now.
Thank you.
Now Deborah can play in the forest with
Nice.
impunity.
Yes.
With impunity.
Not
Well,
even worry about me.
I need food, but I don't need any of the food that's available
Visible?
to me.
All right.
And they're not the same. Oof.
And they're not the same. I will go here and gain the berry. Which
yeah,
goes
very
here,
good.
Yeah.
and I take a berry.
Take a delicious
And that's
berry.
the end of that. And then it's whoever in the future wants to
When
roll
you
it.
need
When they want it.
food, if all of the dice faces are the same,
Cool.
in this
You
case
can
they
if you
are,
want to.
you can, yes, or if you take the last one.
Sure.
Okay.
Obviously, then you reroll them all. It's probably going to be me, but let me see if I want. But let me see if I want a card. I might actually want a card. These are all tucky tuck stuff. What's this one do? If this bird is to the right of all other birds in the habitat, move it to another habitat. Well, that's interesting.
Habitagerie.
That's interesting.
Move it to another habitat.
Oh, but look, it's a worm and 2 grain. I just forgot.
Yeah.
I'm looking at all
It's
that.
expensive.
Yeah.
But you could move it.
Right.
When you move a bird like that, if it has eggs on it, the eggs move with it.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
All right, I'll just be boring.
Boring.
I'll do the die thing for you guys.
Thank you,
Yay.
Dave.
Thank
Dave.
you.
And I don't want the fish, so please roll them all for me, Lincoln.
Sure.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
What did
Well,
you need?
I
Who
wanted
needs worms?
I wanted those berries, and you took the berries. I wanted the berries, and you took the berries.
Oh, boy.
So I will take. I guess I'll believe it or not. I'll take the fish. Fish. I can't reach.
Fish. A fishy fish.
All right. Hey, when activated, look at a card from the deck. If under 75 centimeters, 104 centimeters. Womp. And this goes here.
Not
Done.
terrible.
Okay.
It is what it is.
How do I draw a card? Sorry.
You play.
I'm going to do
play
this
down
one.
there. You put it right down there.
Yeah, I know. I can activate that
Yeah.
too. So here we go.
Draw a card, either face down or face up.
Okay. And I want.
Your choice.
I can do it. I'm going to be able to do it. I believe it. Okay, then I walk it back. Mm-hmm. So then that activates this one.
Yep. What does it say?
Draw 2
Yep.
birds. If you do,
Yeah.
discard 1 from your hand at the end of your turn.
Right. So
Does this refill first?
at the end of your turn, it refills, but
okay.
you can draw face up if you want. It doesn't say from the deck. It just says draw 2 birds. So you can draw a blind, or you can take stuff that you see.
Let's do this guy.
1.
1, a 2.
Okay.
Now she has at the end of the turn. How does she track discarding one at the end of her turn?
She's just going to do it now.
Okay.
The reason it says at the end of your turn is that, let's say this card was here.
right, and you play.
She activated it. This activation might have something to do with cards in her hand, and she doesn't have to deal with. She doesn't have to discard till the very end.
Got it.
All right, you have to throw away a card, Nikki P.
I have a question of a symbol on
Yes.
one of them.
Yes.
I'll just, who cares?
So that's the predator symbol, and it's just like the one that she did earlier
Okay.
with the rodents that didn't work, but it
No.
allows you to put stuff on the card so it scores points at the end of the game.
Sure.
But you said you can remove them if you want to.
No, in this case it says and cash it on this
So you
card.
have to do it. There
Correct.
are others maybe.
There are cards that give you the option.
Okay, gotcha.
Cash it on this card, meaning
Correct.
you set the,
Well,
the
then my
food
strategy's a little off.
on it. Okay, well, he's going away.
That's one of those.
That's your
birds with
discarding?
the bowl
Yes.
on it.
I know, with eggs.
All right, Lincoln,
You like.
Right.
2 new cards for you.
I've kind of
two new.
sacrificed
Spotted
one.
owl and
Well, you
the
did get the berry. You're
the
halfway
blue-
there.
I know, I'm
This
halfway
doesn't-
there. It doesn't help me.
blue-gray gnat catcher.
This is when I need my engineer ability where I can flip the sides of things.
Ah. Let's see here. Yeah, exactly. The other side.
other game,
I am going to get eggs.
All right, take 2.
They're small.
Yep.
Hey, and I can put them anywhere, correct?
Anywhere on your board.
Hey, I'm going to put them here.
The bird is just like a warehouse. And then
I'm sorry, those are not bird breasts. Okay.
their nests are just egg
And there's
warehouses.
nothing, and
Yeah.
we're here.
Yep.
It is
15
hard to
birds
get
are named
food
after
in this game.
ornithologist John Casson, including 2 in this
Well,
game.
Lincoln rolled them
I know.
I'm
It's hard to
sorry.
get food. But even then, you can only get one until you know.
until you build up.
Yeah. So the
Well-
question is, well, I can't really build yet, but. Let's see. I'm gonna go just get some food.
All right. Oh, you're making it
Yeah, wrong
rollable.
place. Making it fun.
Making it
So I
rollable.
get a worm.
All right, I'm gonna play a
That
card.
goes back here.
I'm gonna spend this grain to place my grasshopper sparrow,
Ooh.
and I'm done. End of turn.
Grasshopper sparrow. Food. And I will do this, and I will take a grain, please.
Okie doke.
Thank you.
One action left.
I know.
So sad.
It's very sad.
Oh, look at that. I'm styling for the round 3 bonus without realizing it.
Well, see same for me. I realized I sacrificed round 1.
Yeah.
For the
I didn't
other
sacrifice
rounds.
from one. I never got any bowl nests.
I'm going to do the
But we had options.
food here,
Okay.
and I'm going to discard a card to get another die.
You
Actually, do I want to do that? Do I need all
well
that
you,
food?
you take one first,
Yeah, but let me
and then
think
you
here.
can decide.
Well, I mean, they're the same, right?
Well, unless
I guess
you-
then I can
no,
re-roll,
unless you're
correct.
re-rolling everything.
Right. I need food, though. I mean, I think that's probably the wise thing to do. So, I just don't want to get rid of the guy that I
know.
got. He was
I know.
so cool.
It's not easy
Being green.
being green.
Being green.
Yeah, I've done everything wrong.
I do think I don't want to get rid of this guy. He's so
I know.
cool.
I know.
Yeah, he's
I
the
have the same
starter.
problem. I have the
Yeah.
same problem.
Yeah, I
He's,
see too.
he's very expensive.
All right.
Not that it
So
really,
good practice round, everybody. Let's
Yes.
start over.
Yeah. So I think I will keep it, and I will do that one. So
Are you still doing the?
yep, I'll
Okay.
take one of these,
Okay.
and I need a worm, please.
All right.
And then I will take.
You're going to spend a card.
Yep,
for
I will
another
get
one?
rid of this guy to take another worm.
All right. Well, roll them all.
Yep. So
Wormy,
maybe you guys will
wormy.
get what you need.
Maybe.
It doesn't bother me because I needed those things.
Okay.
No berries. Wow.
Rats,
But
though.
rats.
I'm okay without the berries. Remember, any 2 can be 1, but they're so.
And I step it back, and nothing happens, and
Yep.
it's there.
Okay.
Step it back.
So, what happened at the end of the round?
Yep.
We just start again, but we
At
get
the end of the round, we're going to do the
score.
bonuses. We're going to get all our cubes back. We're going to replace all 3 of the face-up cards. The start player will rotate, and then we start round 2.
The dice stay the same.
Yes.
And everything is okay.
The dice only get rolled when
When-
needed.
They match. Okay. Okay. So you can play long game, sort of.
Yeah, you
Sort
can
of.
figure it out.
Yeah.
You only get 7 choices the next round, though. It's pretty
know.
funny. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. I'm getting food again.
Okay.
Food.
I'm gonna do another worm.
All right.
worms.
I am going to go here
I thought for
my
sure berries were
last.
going to come up.
Yeah.
I get 2 eggs.
Hey, but if we take that, then they could roll, right?
They could.
Because they're all rodents.
And it doesn't think
Rhododendrons.
it matters not where I put them, so I'll do that just for fun. And then when activated, put an egg on any bird. That'll be here and done. That was my last action.
That
I'm
is
done.
interesting.
Yeah, well, what am I going to do?
I'm going to place a bird. This one is interesting. It can go anywhere, but when it's activated, if this bird is to the right of all other birds
Yeah.
in its habitat,
Yeah.
move it to another habitat.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm
Right.
going to put it
that's,
here.
That's a way you could get a bird from here to here, right? Or from here to here even without having to pay the extra
Right.
eggs.
Okay. So here we go. And that's all your guys' stuff.
Okie doke. Thank you.
All your bowls to deal
All
with.
of your bowls.
I'm going to egg it up again. So
Sure.
I take 2 eggs.
And call you in the morning.
That's right. Hey, look, these got different colored eggs in his nest. And
What a
step
wacky
over, and that's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna play a bird. He costs 2 worms
Okay.
to feed, and I'm gonna play him to the top.
All right. Nikki, would you like this?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
No, it's a worm, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
I'm going to try to build that one.
That was your last cube, correct?
That was my last cube.
All right, we've all done that?
Round, yeah.
All right, so, hey, eggs in bowls, 0. So I'll put this here on 0. Nikki, do you have any?
Yes.
2.
2.
You get 2. And Lincoln?
3.
3.
Nice.
Sweet.
Well done.
All right. All 3 of these go away. Please put out 3 new cards. Nikki, you are the start player. Take all your cubes
Okay.
back.
Well, that guy is pretty.
And we're on to round 2. We are 1/4 of the way. 1/4 of the way through the game.
What is the round 2 thing?
Birds in the water.
Birds in the,
Hey, yay.
birds in the weapons.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this is very pretty. All right, it's time for food. Food.
What would you like?
And I could.
I haven't even seen one that requires this.
I will be taking a wheat
All right.
grain, whatever,
Tremendous amount of wheat.
and then I
Log it
step it back,
Tremendous amounts of
and now we're.
What does it say?
Do you know what that's from?
If this bird is to the right of all other
you wanna move it?
One
birds.
of our traditional dumb bird jokes. I mean,
You don't have to
movie
do it.
reference
Yeah, but I
jokes.
do.
You
I
don't
would
have
like to,
Okay, then do it.
Which movie?
But I'm saying you
War
don't
and
have to.
because now
Love and Death, Love and
Okay.
Death.
if I activate
Woody
this,
Allen,
I'm
unfortunately,
getting
but it's
3
pretty
eggs,
funny.
Correct.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I can hear it.
There.
Tremendous.
Yep.
That's what you like. It's
Lincoln, you're up.
Okay. I don't like those rats or rodents. Did you want rodents? Is that what you told me? I could use cards
A little bird squealing for
for something else.
baby rats.
Baby rats. I do
No, do
need
what you
cards
gotta
too.
do.
I know. I do need cards as well. So I am actually. Is there anything I want out there? What has this guy got going on here? Oh, any 3. Woof. Woof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are all kind of expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can always draw blind.
Yeah. It's not. I find out that when I do draw blind, my drawings don't look very good. So
That's so terrible.
Oh man.
you know what? I'm gonna get food, and I'm hoping that you'll get what you want when I
No
do it.
worries. Roll.
And,
Go for it.
Since they all
Roll them all 5.
5. Oh, sweet.
Ooh.
Better
Oh,
chance.
even better chance.
Hey.
Oh my.
Exactly what I didn't need.
Well,
Oh, dice.
Oh, dice.
Oh,
I will
dice,
take
you-
another.
hey, he left you the rat. He
Rascallions.
left you the
Left
rat.
me a rat.
I don't need it.
Well, now I don't have a. It's an easier choice.
Yeah.
So we're all good.
But it means we might get to re-roll if
That's
you
true.
take. See, this is why
That's very
took.
true.
I specifically
Yes.
took that one in the hopes that we'll roll and I might get what I need.
Yep.
Somebody else might help me.
Perhaps. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna. Oh, would I have to pay an egg for that? Right. That's
No,
okay.
no. That's just
No.
to place the bird.
Oh, that's just if I'm placing birds. Great.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm gonna take a rat.
Yeah.
Please, if I may.
Take
yeah.
a rat.
Now, if
I'd like a
she
rat.
can take one of these eggs to do this, right? They're not permanently here, correct?
Nope. They're
That's
just
how I
crabby.
pay
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
Yeah.
The
Okay,
eggs
cool.
are just. It's just like an egg warehouse.
I'm not spending a card.
Okay.
Because that's optional. I'm warcocking back. When activated, I can tuck a card from my hand behind the bird if I do draw 1 card, but I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
So I am done.
All right. Well, here we go. Let's try it again. Lincoln,
Yes, sir.
I really should do it myself, but I trust you. Please roll them all.
To ruin this?
Roll them all.
Roll all the time.
I don't like any of those, so roll them all. Yay!
Berries,
Some
Dave.
berries.
Hooray! 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 I will take a berry. Please move one of the berry dice out for me. And I will discard this card for another berry, please.
Another berry. What?
Thank
Now
you.
you're just stealing from me
Yeah.
when I helped you guys out.
And now I'll walk this back. I get to look at a top card. And it is 30 centimeters under
It's a wee little
75,
bird.
so I will tuck it.
It's not really a wee bit.
And then I walk it back, and I'm done.
Wonderful.
Yay, I got stuff.
All right.
Yay.
Oh, yeah.
Doing a bird. He goes here. Bronzed crow bird.
Cost you 2 eggs, though.
Yeah. No, it costs 1 egg.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're playing your bird, right?
Yeah.
So you go here. That's the column you're building in.
All right.
So it costs an egg
An
and
egg.
a worm and a wheat.
Okay. An egg, a worm, and a wheat.
Okay?
There's that. And he's an interrupt. So whenever another player takes the lay eggs action, this bird lays 1 egg on another bird's nest.
A bowl
the
nest.
bowl nest.
Yep.
Like a Reverse cuckoo.
Well, his thing is, it
He's cuckoo
says
for
they
Cocoa
lay
Puffs.
eggs
Or is
in.
it cuckoo?
It's not very nice.
But
They
that
lay
was-
eggs in other birds' nests
That's
and
what
they
cuckoos
push
do.
out
Yeah.
Those
and
guys are
crack
mean.
the
Make-
eggs of the
And
other
make the
birds.
mother raise their cuckoo baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cruel.
It is
Yeah.
cruel.
Okay. Well, I
It's a
better go
cruel
for
world.
that. I better go for that berry.
If you want it, I
do.
wanted it.
So I will take the berry,
Yep.
and I will ask for a berry from Dave.
Oh,
over there.
sure.
Thank
There
you,
you
sir. And then
You finally rolled them.
step it back, and it is your turn again.
All right.
It took so long for you to roll them.
I'd like another rat, please.
Another rat.
Another rat.
Thank you.
She's
And
got rodents.
I'm
They're
not
rodents.
doing a card.
They're rodents, Nikki.
I am going
They are
here.
rodents.
But what card am I drawing? That's the question. That's a worm and a berry. When activated, all players lay one egg. Mountain, worm and a berry. When played, play a second bird. I'm gonna draw blind. I don't like any of those. And then I will spend an egg for another card blind.
You're gonna spend a neg.
And then this goes here. Roll all dice outside the bird feeder. If there are any fish, I get to cash a fish on this bird.
Fishy, fishy.
I'm gonna get optimistic for you, Dave.
Nope.
Nope.
Wow.
Nice try.
And done. I had my maximum
Yeah,
chance
yeah.
to get something. Oh, done.
Good.
Let's see, what did I just draw? You've got to be kidding me.
Okay.
This game is so crazy. It's pretty handsome.
Food again. And
again.
I will take a wheat again.
All right. Roll them all.
Thank you.
Feed the birds.
Uh-oh. Tuppence.
Tuppence.
The wheat.
Yeah, wheat.
Tuppence
A
of
grain.
wheat.
A seed. I don't know what these guys are eating.
Stuff.
I will play a bird. It's going to cost me an egg. Plus one of these, which I happen to have 3.
Yay.
Oops, missed the thingy. And an egg. Hey, Ren, you're going to get your eggs knocked out. And then that activates.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
It's got to be the
playing a
next
bird.
one over that.
You're
Goes
just
right
playing
there.
a bird.
Yep. That's good.
Okay.
Works.
Happy for me. Getting another
Oh,
rodent.
she is
please.
wow.
She's got
She's
rodents.
got
Rat?
a
Big
She's
old-
got a big 3 rat
Yeah,
card
she
in her
does.
hand. This is exciting.
Huge three rat card.
It's
Not
some
doing
sort
the
of a
card.
major predator. Major predator. It's
An owl
probably
or
It
something.
needs
yeah,
so many
an
rats.
owl. That would be fantastic.
My very expensive bird.
I am going to play a bird here. It's going to cost me an egg. And hey, Nikki, I'm building in the forest.
Yay.
And
Thank
look,
you.
a worm or a wheat or a cherry, and I have to spend a cherry for that.
Ever so
precious,
much.
precious cherry, which I don't want to do. Done.
I'm sure
Can I
it's
have a
probably
worm,
berries.
please?
Oh, yes.
Worm.
Yes. There
Thank
you
you.
go.
Cherries
Done.
don't usually come 3 to a stem. Although, you never know. I don't actually see. I picked
okay.
cherries once.
Do I want to do this now?
It was
Once.
fun.
Because except for how much a bird could hold in its.
Well, it depends. Is it European or...
African.
We don't know birds or flags, but we know cherries.
we know our Monty Python
Python
comedy.
All right.
Okay.
Bird building. It's going to be that, right? So that costs me an egg.
Yep.
And whatever the bird
And
costs.
3 whatevers.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right.
Not,
All right.
a,
When played, ooh.
not a picky bird.
Here.
When played,
Yes,
draw
when
2
played.
bonus cards and keep 1.
Well
Yeah.
played, Nikki P.
Cool.
1, 2.
Wow.
And Lincoln, you can go. You don't have to wait for her. to
Right,
discard.
I am going to go to Paris, France. No, I'm going to go here. I'm going to draw cards. So I draw 2. Those are all pretty
I agree.
awful. So that means
They're
I can draw
terrible.
blind.
Yeah. Tell me
That
about
seems
it.
horrible
I
too,
hate
doesn't
all
it?
of these.
Can we pay something to wipe the board?
Nope.
I'm going to go blind here. Hey, wow, those are both as good as I could possibly get.
Really?
Nice.
Yep. And then when activated, now discard 1 egg to draw 2. I probably should.
What?
So I will do that. Come on, more of the same. And then here, now we all get to draw 1 from the deck.
Oh. Thank you.
Thank you so
No,
much.
I don't see people doing that for me. Come on,
Yeah.
guys.
I don't have that
I don't
bird,
have cards
man.
like that.
Yeah, and I haven't
Go,
done any of
go
those
Nikki. You
either.
get to draw a bird.
You get to draw a card from the
This is my
discard.
I'm letting you
discard.
draw first, since I'm being nice.
Blind?
Yeah, from the deck, from either one.
Wow. That guy looks like a monkey. Just that shot.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
It's just dead on. It does
Yeah.
kind of look like a monkey.
That's a
He's hairy like a monkey, too. He's a California condor.
condor, yeah.
Yep.
Those guys are... It says there were just 22 of these scavengers alive in the 1980s, but now there are over 200.
Yes. I remember that when I was a kid. That was a big deal.
When you were a wee little lass.
Yes.
Okay,
you done?
Nikki. Yes, sir.
right.
That was,
You
oh, I'm
walk-
sorry.
you
It's
walked
gotta
it
go
back?
over
Walked
here.
it back.
Yep. Don't you remember I gave you cards, Dave?
Yeah. Thanks, Lincoln.
Okay.
Grr, she said.
Well, that's just what order. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Okay, I am going to play a bird
Right.
to here. He's my fancy golden eagle. He eats 3 rats.
Wow, there you go. That I knew it was going to be an
Yeah.
eagle.
And
I figured it was going to be a bald eagle, though, but I was
costs
wrong.
an egg, which I want to take from here.
Okay.
She's looking ahead, it looks like there. That was kind of smart.
All right.
All right.
Oh,
and
You're
that's
done. Yes, that is
I didn't
it.
get rid of my egg
Okay.
when I did that
I
guy.
believe you.
There.
I believe you.
We're ready to believe you.
Worm and wheat. Is that what I want?
Worm,
I'm going here.
Wormin, he's saying. I think that's vermin. It's-
And I will take I'll take a worm here and a wheat there. Worm and a wheat.
Worm and wheat.
And when activated, I can tuck a card behind this one, which will be, I'm pretty sure it's
I got a fistful of cards
this
now.
one.
I know,
I
that's
have
nice.
one card
And when
now.
I do, I draw a
it's
Two or
card.
less the whole game.
I wanted to actually
And then
get
I
cards
look at a
before the end of the last round
Yeah.
to prepare, but I didn't do it.
Sorry.
25 centimeter
have an 8
wingspan.
up, which makes me happy. So
I'm
Nice.
just going to
That's
go.
huge.
Nikki, you're
yeah,
up.
I'm gonna go.
I'm
flip
done.
That's
the thing.
huge.
It's huge.
Done.
All right.
Okay, it's really doing good.
I think it is time for some eggs. So I will get 3 eggs.
3 eggs that beat as 1.
Now, do they have to go to the same nest?
No,
or
you put them
I
anywhere
can
on your
divide
board you
them
want.
up?
Put them wherever you want.
What's coming up?
Yep.
Round 3. 3 eggs. 1, 2, 1. I don't know why. It doesn't actually matter, but I think that one has white eggs.
All right.
All right.
I'm going to bird it up.
Oh, I have to walk it back.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to do that.
Sorry.
Okay.
Walk it back, nothing
Nothing.
Nothing.
happens.
Once between turn, yep.
Walk it back, activate it if this bird is to the right.
It's not, so go
It's
ahead.
not. Walk it back again,
Nothing.
and that's
Nothing.
nothing,
Yep.
and
Okay.
done.
All right.
It is not.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to bird it up. It's going to cost me an egg. Plus, hey, guess what, guys? You're going to get that fantastic guy who'll give you worms when I do it.
Oh, good.
So it's expensive.
Yeah.
My expense is your gain.
All right, you're
And
done.
that is that.
And
it
you
steps
spent the
back
egg
in.
too, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
sir.
good.
Wunderbar. I am going to draw cards.
All right.
I would like this one.
Yay! Just want these are gone.
So
Stuff
intense.
that I like.
I'm so excited about taking that card.
Come on, stuff that I like.
All right, and I'm gonna draw a blind from the other one.
All right.
Wait, I'm walking back.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so
Oh, you're right.
here, when activated, look at a card from the deck. If it is less than 100 centimeters, tuck it under this card. Please. It is. So I am tucking it. Then I am walking back. I can lay an egg on that bird,
Nice.
and I'm done.
Okay. Playing a bird here. So that cost me a worm and a cherry. Worm and a cherry, shoe far
Bird.
shoe. And did I don't think I spent the egg. I can't remember now. I'm pretty sure I only had 1 egg left. And done.
Okay.
Yep.
Food. I will take a wheat.
Tremendous amounts of wheat. I think it's only 1. Hey guys, I'm gonna get some eggs. Guess what that means, though?
Ooh.
Oh, hibbity.
Yep.
I got a
Now,
thing.
what are we shooting for here, Dave? That needs to be that type of nest?
This one, no, we're shooting for
No,
birds
the
in
next
the water.
one. I'm thinking ahead.
That's the stick one.
Any that kind of nest that has an egg on it. So
Okay.
just an egg on one of
of
those.
which I have none of that, so I won't worry about that right now.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna do.
Oh, hey, wait. We didn't refill this.
Oh, maybe I might take a card.
I don't think
Maybe
it
it would
affected.
change.
I don't think it affected anything.
Ooh,
But
it's an interrupt.
A fish
Oh.
plus.
fish plus anything.
Okay, I'm gonna do my eggs,
Yeah.
which gives me 3 eggs.
Yeah.
I like the 3 eggs. I got 4 eggs though. I guess right now it doesn't matter. I'll maybe do that or whatever Dave is doing. And then I'm gonna walk it back. Hey, everybody gets a worm. May I have a worm?
No.
please?
Okay. Here you go, Nikki. Sorry, I thought she was gonna do it.
Then nothing happens and done.
Do you want to do your thing?
Yes. So you did an egg, so I get this guy.
Take an egg.
Take an egg and put it in somebody else's
Nest.
nest.
No, not somebody else's.
Well,
nest.
me-
a
she
different
needs-
bird's nest.
Yeah, that's what she means.
As long as it's
You can put it in one of my
a bowl
nests.
nest.
A bowl
Has to
nest.
be a bowl nest. You have to have room for it in your bowl nest.
Bowl nest.
Okay. I'm gonna do the only thing I can afford to do, I think. I'm gonna play a bird,
Okay.
a birdie bird. I'm gonna play my mountain bluebird
All right.
right there.
That costs an egg.
It costs an egg. I'm gonna take an egg from my sad mourning dove.
Yeah.
Oh.
You also cost both of my food.
All right. When
And it
played.
says play a second bird in your meadowlands and pay its normal cost, which I cannot do.
Okay.
So life is over.
I wasn't even when I had that one. This one here, I didn't even read that.
couldn't
I
do
thankfully
it.
had the
I
stuff.
know.
You know, I was like, all right.
I'm gonna draw
Anyways.
cards. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. One of them is gonna be one of those, I believe. Right.
Get this funky guy,
One of them is gonna be the
Kingfisher.
pillared woodpecker, and the second one will be blind from the deck.
Dave said.
And then I'm gonna walk this back, which is tuck a card from my hand behind this bird, which I'm definitely going to do. It's gonna be this. And if I do that, I draw a card. I draw from the other deck this time. Nope. And then I'm gonna go here, roll all these dice.
Yay!
Come on, fish. Fish!
Wow.
One
You
Yeah,
got a
nice.
fish.
One fish, please.
1 fish, 2 fish.
And I cash that
3 fish,
here.
4.
And
Red
I
fish,
am
blue
done.
fish. Come
End
on.
of turn.
End
End of turn.
End of line.
Okay.
That's great.
You
Fishy.
need to refill this, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Nicely.
I keep
Nicely
forgetting.
done.
Keep forgetting.
Oh, I can't do it.
Lay eggs.
Oh my gosh. This card is fantastic.
I think,
I know.
yeah.
I know.
I don't think
This
we
game
actually filled
teases
them.
you.
Yeah, it really does.
All right. Eggs. 3 eggs. That
Take 'em.
one actually takes an egg, so there's 1. This nest is full. And
This nest is clean.
Yes, I knew it was coming.
You knew it was coming.
2.
Yeah, there was no doubt.
Walk it back. No effect. Walk it back.
Bum, bum.
No fact.
Yeah, to the
Yeah.
right. No effect and done.
Hey, I'm gonna play a bird. He's gonna be a wetlands bird, so he's gonna cost me an egg, and he costs me nothing else because he's a California condor.
Aw.
Nobody wants him. He's the monkey-looking bird, but he is a victory point. When played, draw 2 new bonus cards and keep 1, which will be hopefully helpful. And then I put that back there. Let's do the 2 cards and see if something exciting comes up. Probably not.
While you are choosing, I'm going to get some food by re-rolling, and I can re-roll everything, right?
Yes, you can. Can and should.
That's a nice spread.
That's one of everything.
All right. I will take a fish. Nope, that means there.
I know. You always
want to take the die.
I know.
There's my fish. And then I'm not going to spend a card. I'm going to walk it back. And this says I can tuck a card from my hand behind this bird. If I do, I draw.
Yep.
I'm going to do so.
Yep.
I'm going to tuck this one. And I get to draw. And I have to draw from here. Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. All right. And that's the end of that.
Okie doke. Here I go.
Into the round.
This is the last turn of the...
It is.
Yeah.
I'm going to lay eggs, Nikki P.
Thank you.
What do you get? A worm?
No, I get an egg for when others lay eggs.
Big, 277. Those guys are pretty huge.
So I get 2 eggs. I guess there and there. And then when I go here, I can lay
Wow,
another
I didn't
egg.
read this. The mating display of these birds involves aerial acrobatics that show off the long tail.
Done.
Well, if you got it, flaunt it.
All right. End of the round.
End of the round.
This is going to be easy. 2,
2,
3, and 2.
2.
So here we go. 2, 2, 3, and 2. These all go away.
Oh, boo. I wanted one of those guys.
The start player passes to Lincoln. Take all your cubes back.
Wait, I need a second one for the mating. Aerial mating.
That's right.
And away we go. On to the next.
Means he's sexy.
What's the next thing we do? This is, it's...
Birds with eggs and
Nest-
and birds and
kind of
birds
nested
and
birds
and
with
birds. Birds and eggs and
Now,
eggs
does it
and
have to be
birds.
full if you have one nest like that?
No, it doesn't be full. You just
Okay.
any I forget what it was called.
Stick nest.
It
I
wasn't
don't
though.
know.
But any stick nest that has a bird on it, any stick nest bird that has an egg on it counts as
Okay.
one. Doesn't matter the number of eggs.
All right.
I will go for cards. So I get 2. I'm going to take Northern Blobbity Blob. And blind, I guess. Hey, Lincoln Sparrow. How
Nice.
Look at that.
That's kind of cool.
And then
gonna
we're
win.
going to step back over here. Nothing. When activated, discard 1 egg to draw 2 cards. Twa. Let me think for one moment if I need more cards. Is there any limit to cards?
There is not.
You know what? I'm going to skip it. And then on this one here, we all get to draw a card.
Hey.
Oh, you guys go
Hey.
first. I'm going to be nice.
Thank you, Lincoln.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nah. I thought it was exciting, but it ends up not being.
And that's done.
It goes
Yeah.
in this pile over here.
All
It
right.
goes in the not exciting.
It goes in the not going to care about it pile.
I'm laying eggs on birds.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to do 1 there, and 1 there.
Okay.
Nothing happens here. Here I get to roll the
Oh
one
wait.
die. Oop,
New card.
new card.
Always forget.
Here I get to roll
The
this,
one
and if it
die?
happens to be a rat,
Get it.
to cash it.
Nope.
Rat catcher.
Rat
No, I like it. Rat casher.
Rat casher.
That's pretty awesome.
And my bowl nests are full,
In
so I
its
cannot
way.
take an egg.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
full.
hungry mugger peas and carrots. Okay, what do I need? I need a cherry and a wheat. Here I go. I'm going here. I will take a cherry and a wheat.
Tweet.
Which are both
Tweet?
conveniently in front of me. Then I'm going to tuck a card. I'll tuck this one. And if I do, I get to draw a card. And I will draw this one. And then look at the
No
thing.
end then.
If it's under 75 millimeters, it is 46, or centimeters, not millimeters.
That'd be a
So I
very
get to
small
tuck
bird.
that. New card goes here. This goes there. Nikki, you're up.
All right. And this guy is nothing special, huh? Just that he's
8
8
points.
points.
8 points. We only cost 2 worms. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
That's kind of weird.
But he doesn't have powers, right? So
Right,
that's the trade-off.
Pick 'em up, pick 'em
It
up.
fills up your space. Let's do. I don't have enough of a food thing happening.
Yeah.
Well, I know.
It's really
we
hard
just-
to get.
We need to have our birds fly over
figured
and
out
steal the food.
I know.
Yeah.
Dave's figured out food.
Yeah, I
You
have-
figured out cards.
It hasn't helped me yet, though.
Nikki's figured out eggs.
Remember that time I took 2 cherries? That set me back like 4 turns because I needed something else.
Right.
I misread one of my cards and it's been
All right.
downhill
You've got
ever
food,
since.
Nikki's got eggs, Lincoln's got cards. I've got kind of nothing. I've got my
Yeah.
one fancy eagle guy who cost me 3 rats.
Okay, I'm gonna place a bird. And that just costs me a worm.
Nice. I'm gonna do a bird. It will cost me an egg. And it's Mississippi kite. These birds mostly eat large insects, but they'll also eat rodents, bats, and birds. He's gonna eat a worm. Large
That's
worm.
all.
Wormies.
Yeah.
I get a worm.
And
worms.
worm,
that goes
sorry.
there.
I'm glad you're paying attention to that, Nikki.
Well,
All right,
And your turn.
my turn. I am gonna go foraging for
A-jing.
foraging. Yes.
Oh,
dear.
don't.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Give him that.
Come on, encourage me.
Don't give him that.
I'll take the rat. If you want to hand me a rat, please. Thank you.
He really likes the rats.
Yes.
Do I want to
She's
drop
like, rats. That's what her bonus is. Her bonus is she needs
Her
birds
bonus
that,
is rats.
that cost rats. But they don't cost that. That's what they want.
Oh no.
Pew
Do
pew.
that if I do that.
Pew.
This one is absolutely not
Yeah,
anything.
I will discard a card to also take a worm. Or yeah, I'll take the worm. That's fine with me.
Okay.
And then I'm walking it back. When activated, tuck a card from your hand behind this bird. If I do, I draw one. I will do that.
Nice.
Okay.
Plant a bird. Cost an egg. There's an egg. Put that here, and it also costs these 2 wheat. My Canadian goose, my Canada goose. All right, done.
dun dun dun. Okay, food. So I roll all these?
Yes.
Oh yeah, nice.
Hopefully it's something I want. That's pretty
Okay.
good for me.
Not too bad.
So,
Bad for me.
what do I need?
Nothing I want. Okay.
Aw.
All right, so I will take a wheat.
There you go.
Ta-da! And I will use that ability and ditch a card for another a worm. Thank you. And then I walk it back, and when activated, gain a wheat,
Oh boy.
and I put it on the card.
Got a lot of those move it around things on these cards. Okay, I'm gonna do the food. So I get 2. I'll take one of each, a wheat and a worm, please. Wheat worm. Thank you, sir.
Wheat worm.
And step that. When
Wheat
activate,
worm.
roll all the dice not in the bird feeder, or if there are any rats, gain 1 rat and cash it on this card. Come on,
It's a good pile too.
not a single rat.
Oh.
I'm doing the Deborah rolls there on those rats. It'll take me a few like you.
All right, you good?
Yep.
All right.
Oh wait, now you gotta go all the way over though.
I am playing a bird in the 3rd slot. I'm playing my double-crested cormorant.
Nice.
They live in colonies so dense that their guano kills the trees. Oh. Very sad. It costs a fish and a wild. That's a wild rat,
Okay.
and that is a fish, and an egg, which I will take from this bird. And that's it.
Play a bird. There. Here, but where though? There or there? That's the question.
There.
There or there? I think here. On the eggs, right? Yes. So there's the egg, and I will spend cherries.
Maybe not.
And done. Right? That's my whole turn.
And done.
And I'm
Okay.
done. And I'm done. I am placing a bird, which is going to go right here. And I get rid of an egg, and I pay 2 wheat. Thank you. And then I go backwards. Or no, not when you place a bird.
Right, not when we're placing, I guess.
I'm going to do food again, but I don't want that, so I just roll all of them.
Yep.
Something I need, please. Wow.
Well, I hope you
That
need
is
a
not
rest.
something I needed. But I will take the 2 that I can, which will help me. It's all wheat. And can I have a wheat and a worm, please? Mm-hmm. Wheat worm. She was trying.
Wheat and
Thank
worm.
you very much, Dave.
Wheats and worms.
You're welcome, Lincoln.
And you walk back.
Oh, yeah. Roll the dice. Come on. Even though I don't need a rat, I'll take a rat. Hey, I got a rat.
Yeah,
You
My
cash
first
it.
rat.
You cash it or
Nice.
not? Are you forced to
You may
cash it?
cash it on this card.
Yeah.
It says
the point.
may
Yeah.
or must.
And cash it on this card.
Okay, and.
Which is good, because I don't need
Yep.
Yeah.
I
rats.
understand. Just
perfect.
asking.
Not at this point in time, anyway.
I'm gonna egg it up.
That sounds like a plan.
Egg it up, egg it up.
1,
Big 'em up, big 'em up.
2, 3.
Okay.
Nothing happens here. I get here. I'm gonna roll for rats.
Rats.
Good luck, rats.
No
No.
rats.
Play a card.
I'm done.
My last egg.
Egg.
What a good egg.
My fish crow. And that gets me, I mean, I have to spend a fish and a something. Fish and a worm. I'm going to spend a fish and a fish, believe it or not.
Fish and a fish.
Wow, this is terrible.
Here.
I don't know.
No?
I need
No.
one more.
Fish and a fish. Fish and a worm. No, fish and a worm.
I know. One more turn. I know. It should mix
I love
everything.
it. I love it. I think
Wait.
It's
this is
really
genius.
interesting.
Oh, 2 more turns. Okay, good.
No, we're saying we want one more cube.
Oh,
One
yeah,
more
thank you.
cute. Yeah, we want more.
Action.
And I walk that
action.
back and I'm
One
done.
more action.
Done.
Okay. 2 cards.
2 cards.
Whoops. I will be taking this one. And
I got a fistful of cards. And Lincoln Sparrow's just toiling away in my hand.
I will draw. Gadzooks. Okay. Walk
I haven't heard
back.
that one in a while. Gadzooks.
Gadzooks.
I like it.
Nothing happens. And then this one, draw 2 and discard 1.
Okay. Thank you, Deborah.
They are not what I want at all.
So I'm going to bird it. It's going to cost me an egg.
Okay.
It's the American woodcock. The woodcock's amazing mating display involves repeated dives from 300 feet. These are all like stunt birds, you know, I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on. But he's expensive.
Spend your egg.
They are expensive. Oh yeah. And yep. Thank you very much. And then that is that.
That's discarded.
Okay.
I'm getting cards.
Cards.
Okay.
So I'm going to take that one. Blind. Okay. All right, walking back. I'm not going to spend an egg, I don't think. No, I'm not going to spend an egg. So I'm here. It says discard a fish to tuck things. I have no fish. When activated, look at a card from the deck. If under 100 centimeters,
Yep.
tuck it under the bird. It is
That's cool.
under my bird.
My bird.
Walking back, I get to lay an egg on that bird. There
Nice.
My doves have pink eggs, and that's it for me.
And a new card coming up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to lay eggs, Nikki P.
Laying the eggs. Ooh, fantastic. I actually can do that.
So I get 3 eggs. 1, 2.
Oh,
Take them.
1, 2, 3.
One there.
They're perfectly shaped
there.
to just squish out between your
One
fingers.
there. All right, ready for some excitement?
Uh-oh.
Sure.
Rocket back. When activated, gain a wheat from the supply.
Nice.
When activated, discard a wheat to tuck 2 cards under that card
Nice.
from the deck.
From the deck?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Not even from your hand. Oh, I have, yeah, that's what that guy does.
And then lay an additional
But I need a
egg
thing to
on
do
any
it.
bird. Doesn't really matter where I put it, but I'll put it there. And done.
okay. I am Where do you need to go? Placing a bird. I'm doing the blue-winged wobbler.
Warbler or wobbler?
Warbler.
Warbler, that sounds more correct.
Okay, 2 worms
2 worms.
and an egg, because it's
Correct.
there. Okay.
I'm going to egg it up. So I take 3 eggs. I will put one
Right?
specifically
Yeah,
on the one
because
that is
it's a
going
new
to
turn.
be.
It's a new turn.
Yeah.
Correct.
Will give me a point. Pointy.
Anointy.
Because it doesn't matter, right? And then everybody gains a worm.
Ooh.
May I have a worm, please?
There you go.
Nice.
Sir.
Thank you,
That is
Lincoln.
nice. Oops.
That is nice.
I noticed that others are not doing that for me.
I'll do it for you in just a second.
That's that for that.
Okay. I'm gonna eat. So I'm gonna roll everything.
Yeah. You don't need rats anymore. Or rodents. Hey,
Ooh,
wow.
you need
interesting.
fish or
I hope you
fish
want
or-
wheat and fish.
Interesting.
Interesting monsters are such,
Such interesting people. Really, they are.
Okay. I am also going to spend a card to do it twice.
So great they did it twice.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm
You're taking 2
I'm
things.
taking 2 things.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm taking 2 fish, please.
2 fish. The 2
Two
is
fish.
1.
Uno, dos. All right, that's that. I'm rolling back. Tuck a card from my hand behind this bird. No. I'm sorry. Rolling back a little bit. I meant to take 2 of the wheat, not 2 of the fish.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Luckily, they're there.
They're there. 2 of the wheat.
But don't take the dice.
But don't take the dice.
It's so hard not to do. It's so
I want
hard
to
not
so
to
badly.
do.
2 of the wheat. That's what I wanted.
Yep.
Great. Now I'm rolled back. Now I can tuck a card behind. And I'm going to, and then I get to draw one. And we're good to go. End of my round.
Okay. Well,
Right, no.
I'm gonna do that egg thing again.
That's right.
The egg thing.
And you've done yours,
I've
right?
done it the one time.
So I'll take
I was right the first time. I didn't want wheat, I wanted fish.
No, that's fine. 3
You wanted
eggs.
fish? You
I,
can do
I
it.
did it right the first time, and
You
then I
can do
rolled
it.
back.
It still
You
hasn't
sure?
changed. Absolutely.
Still hasn't
It
changed?
has not
Do
changed.
it. Do it.
Absolutely.
Back to 2.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
To 2 fish.
3.
I keep.
No worries.
Going in myself
Believe me,
in my
it's a
wrong
lot
way.
of. Especially, I got a fist
Wait,
full of
which
cards.
means then I'm.
I will spend a wheat to tuck 2 cards from the deck.
That's right, because I was never going to put it there. Okay, great.
Dave's killing us.
Oh,
Let's
so
say lots of
funny.
chucking.
I know.
And they're all worth a point, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's crazy.
And I'm done.
Okay. Yeah,
And
he's
Nikki,
got the
last
engine
turn
built.
around.
Yes, sir. 2 cards. I am taking this guy and this guy.
Those guys look cool.
Then I'm walking back, no effect. Then I'm walking back and I draw 2.
Can I drop a card? No. I don't think so.
I get it now. That's not helpful.
That's it.
Yeah, I just
Turn
have to
over.
dump
Okay.
one.
Right.
So hang on. These
Oh,
come
these
out.
all, I thought they all go.
They do. These,
Then
are
you
all,
dump
these are
them.
all
All
going to
will
go.
go.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay.
You refill first. in your
Interesting.
turn. So, birds with those nests with eggs.
I have 1.
3.
1, 2. I think I only have 3 as well. 1, 2, 3. I have 3. You have 1, Nikki, Lincoln?
Mm-hmm.
And Nikki?
I have 1.
I'll take it. These all go away. New cards come out. Start player rotates. And here we go.
okay.
Take all your cubes back.
Oh, boy.
5 actions.
5 actions.
It's not enough.
Oh,
It doesn't seem like it's enough, does it?
no. Nope.
It isn't.
What's that?
Getting rid of.
Oh, at the end
one
of your turn?
Okay.
Grr. That's a bird sound.
That's a bird sound.
She's making a bird
Nobody
call.
can do bird sounds. Okay. Let's do this first.
Is it hurting?
Yes. Okay. We're gonna do this first. We're gonna play a bird.
Okay.
We're gonna play the black skimmer here. So he costs me 2 fish and 2
2
eggs,
eggs, yeah.
which I'm gonna take from I'm going to take them from here and here. Yes. Okay. And that's that. Okay.
Okay. Have I done this right? Let me just look real quick. If I do that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, here I go. I'm going to go here. I'm going to take 2 wheat. I am going to spend a card to take another one, but none of those.
Okay.
Roll everything, please.
None of those. There's only one, Dave.
None of that.
That's all berries.
The fish. May I have a fish, please?
You got it.
Thank you. Walking it back. Discard an egg off of any of your things to gain a thing from the supply. I will discard that for our rat, please. And then I will go here, tuck a card from your hand behind this bird, but I don't want to do that. And then look at a card and hope it's under 75 centimeters, and it is 28 centimeters. I will tuck it, end of turn.
End of turn.
End of line.
All right. What's left there? Eek. That is a horrible selection of food. Think I gotta do it though. Food. I will take a wheat, please. Wheat.
Do you want them rolled?
Yes.
That's, yep, Romo.
Well,
Sorry.
no, it's okay. Another wheat.
Okay. And do you want to discard a card
And-
to take another one?
Yes.
Okay.
Discard this guy
What would you like?
for a. Dang it. I was gambling and it didn't happen.
A worm.
A worm. Then I walk back. Nothing. All players gain 1 wheat from the supply.
Yay.
Ooh.
Thank
That
you.
includes
Wow.
me as well.
Yes, you are all
are.
players.
And then another one, and I gain a wheat, and I put it on the card.
Okay, here you go. Cash it.
Okay, I'm gonna food it up.
Food it up.
Oops, not with that.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
Boom.
And I will take the wheat and the worm. Wheat and a worm. Yep. And one worm as well, please.
Right.
Sorry.
I think it was a wheat.
Wheat worm. Yeah, one was. Oh yeah,
Was
they
it
do have to
wheat?
stay up. One of them was Flippy. That was what the deal
Oh,
A
was.
what?
choice.
Okay.
Oh.
It was.
And then I'm going to throw out. What do I need to do? I will throw out this card, discard that card,
Okay.
to re-roll these because I do not want a rodent. No rodent.
Good luck.
Yes.
I'm sure I won't get it what I need.
You got a cherry.
Yeah, but
Jellyfish?
I needed everything else but that.
The dice have been
Every
very
time,
dicey.
yes, they
They've been
have
very
been.
dicey.
Wow.
Is that actually where that comes from?
Oh,
wonder.
I don't think so.
No. Was it chopping
Can I have a cherry?
dicey or?
I don't know.
And that is that. We walk it back. Roll the dice.
Good luck.
Nope, cherry. Back and done.
Okay. I'm gonna take food.
Food.
I'm gonna take that fish.
1 fish.
Thank
2 fish.
1 fish. I'm not gonna spend the card. When activated, tuck a card from my hand behind this bird. I don't want to do it. So we're here. Oh no, wait. Maybe I do want to do it. I do want to do it. I take it back.
All right.
I'm gonna do it.
And you draw a card,
And
right?
I draw a card.
Does it say from the deck?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Draw from the deck. Yes.
I'm going to play a bird.
It just says draw 1 card, so I guess I could take anything.
No, you could have taken it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't
But
say
I'm
from
okay.
the deck, you can take from the
I'm
face
okay.
up.
I don't need this.
I'm going to play a bird. I'm going to play this great egret. That's an egg,
I regret that you played that egret.
2 fish and a rat.
2 fish and a rat.
And
Which
when I
one
play
was
that,
it?
I can play a second
Dirty
hand
pig.
in the water for its normal cost. So I'm going to play this trumpeter swan. That's 2 eggs, 2 wheat, and a wild. Which do I care? I don't care. I'll do the worm. Those go away.
Nice.
End of turn. Done.
Expensive. Okay. Bird. Bird.
Bird is a word.
That goes here, and that is 2 eggs. And a worm and a wheat.
Cool. I'm going to place the bird. I don't know why I'm putting them over there because that's not where they're at. Here, it's going to cost me an egg. So I will take that egg. And I'm going to build the northern bobwhite. Bobwhites are prolific breeders. These are all breeders.
Yeah,
I don't know what's
you're
going on here. But their numbers are in decline. It's going to cost me 3.
Not so prolific.
Yeah.
As breeders.
That was the big butt.
It was the big butt.
I'm going to step back and roll any of these in case there are... No, that's not what it is. Hooray, I don't have to do that. Because I don't want to change it up yet.
Okay. I'm going to try and do an engine. I'm going to see what I can manage here. I'm just going to take 3 blind.
3 blind? You don't care about this up
I
here?
don't care about that up there. I'm taking
right.
3 blind.
I like how this is working.
All right. I'm coming back.
Yeah.
Roll all the dice that are not in it. If I get a fish, I get to cash it. I do not.
No fish.
That's okay. Coming back, I discard a fish
Yeah.
to tuck 2 from the deck behind this
Nice.
bird.
Nice.
I'll take 1 from each.
Ooh. Wow.
I know, it's
That was what
fancy.
this one is.
Yeah. It's,
Once more, when activated, look at a card from the deck. If it's under 100, tuck it. It's under 100. I'm
Nice.
tucking it. Lay an egg on this bird. Boom.
I'm going to lay eggs. I'm going to lay 4, in fact. I'm going to spend this wheat.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4. I go here and I get a wheat. I go here and I spend that wheat to tuck 2 cards. And then I go here and I lay an egg. End of turn, done. Oof.
can I do that one? Yes. All right. Another bird. Here.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 eggs. Dump. And a wheat.
I'm going to burn it up too. And I will spend the berries to take 4 eggs then.
And it's a different turn, so
Then-
you can take an egg if you want.
Okay.
When activated, lay 1 egg on this bird. Oh, you know what? I put that over there then.
Yeah, sure, totally.
When activated, all players gain a worm. I still haven't seen Dave do that for me yet. He
I don't
said
have
he
that
was.
card!
And then I'm done on that.
Okay. I'm going to feed.
The birds?
Yep. I'm going to take a rat, please.
Tuppence a bird.
Apparently I do like rats.
Rats.
Am I going to spend a card? I am not going to spend a card. When activated, tuck a card behind. I am going to do that.
Okay, and then draw
And
one.
draw
right?
a card.
Yeah, nice.
But I'm going to take, yes, from here. Okay. And that's the end of me.
I'm gonna lay eggs and throw away this worm to lay 4. And I go here and get a wheat. And I go here and spend that wheat to take 2 cards. And I go here to lay an egg. Done.
I'm going to try this again. It's probably a bad idea.
Well, you've only got 2 more turns.
I know. So here we go. 4 eggs. 3, 4. Oh, I need pink for that guy. There's 2. I'm matching my eggs.
I know.
There's 2.
Okay.
And there's my 4. So I walk back.
Yep.
I get an egg.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna load up this dude.
All right, next.
And nothing and nothing and nothing.
Okay.
Cool. I'm going to egg it up too.
Take an egg.
And I'm going to dump...
Yep.
and I want to do the same kind of thing, right?
Right.
2, 3, 4, and then I get to lay 1 on that card when I activate it, which I'm going to do. Then we all gain another worm. Thank you, sir. You get a worm too.
I get a worm too. Okay.
And then that's that.
Okay. I'm going to ignore the fancy bonus for
Yeah.
round 4. And I'm going to place a bird. So I'm going to place my Swainson's hawk.
Nice.
These hawks feed chicks, small mammals, and birds. But the adults eat insects. Interesting.
All right.
So I'm going to place him here. He costs a worm and a rat.
And an egg.
And an egg, which I'm going to take from there.
Sure.
Because he doesn't change my
Nope.
round 4 deal. And that's the end of
Boo. I'm not gonna get a play. I'm not gonna place Lincoln Sparrow.
I
Oh
know.
well.
that.
All right.
Aw.
For my last turn,
I
I,
got
will
one I really
do
wanted
eggs
to
again. I'm maxed out, however, but it gets
Yeah,
me.
it's still a point piece.
It gets me 1 point there. Oh, I forgot about that. You didn't want to do eggs instead, right? I forgot eggs are
No,
worth a point.
I'm going for something else. So
And that was worth 5. That you
worth
played
5
anyway.
points, the actual card.
Can we?
I don't know how it's going to turn out for me in the end, but
No
I'm
worries.
going to kind of.
Well, we're
I want
gonna
to sort of
look
see
at that
my thing.
stack
I
of
know
cards under
it's
there.
over
It's not
anyways.
happening.
This was a
It's
this
over
was
anyways.
a lethal
Yeah.
combo. And then
I kind of want to see how this works out for me. I don't know if it'll end up being anything, but
I'm done.
All right. Eggs again.
Eggs of ostrich.
Hopefully I have space for them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's full. You're not full. You have a mutant egg. Right?
Yep.
And then lay
Mutant
another egg. I'll put it in
There was a green one there if you didn't want it to be mutant.
this one. I'm just, now it's a mess. Nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna exit up again. I'm gonna dump a card.
I lose.
No,
Another, yeah, these
Interesting.
things, I keep doing it. And I take
4.
4 first. Flying eggs. Gotta make sure I'm not overdoing it. This guy is overdoing it. So there it goes there. There goes there. There and there.
That
and
overdoes it, doesn't it? He's only 2.
Oh yeah. 1, 3.
1, 2, 3.
And then 1 freebie on the guy, which he can hold 6.
Oh, nice.
That's stepping back. Then everybody gets a worm. Thank you.
Here you go,
So
Nikki.
many
And then
worms.
that's that.
Okay.
And that's that.
That's that.
Oh, they give you a
Yeah, the score sheet is nice.
Yeah.
All right. Nikki, Lincoln, Deborah, and me. I have to do this time.
yeah.
All right. Add up first your birds, please. The just the face value
face value
points
birds.
on your birds.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You got it?
38.
38 for Nikki,
38 for me.
38 for Lincoln,
34.
34 for Deborah, and 38 for me.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
Bonus cards. Nikki, what was your bonus?
Mine?
Oh, you got bonus cards, plural.
2.
Yeah.
All right.
Wrong way. Well, not so exciting because there weren't birds with the
Birds
Yeah.
that eat.
anything, right?
I'm really glad
Okay.
Dave didn't
This
get
is
this
the only
card.
bird I have that eats
Oh
anything.
my god,
And I
yeah.
didn't get it. I couldn't
So
get it
you
at all.
get
Yeah, yeah.
one
One
bird
card.
that
One
eats
bird
everything.
Holding. Oh,
Two
my
So
points,
that was
right?
why I was
All
happy
right,
to
so
grab
that's
this.
2. What's your other one? What's your other one?
And then my other one is for birds with wingspans less than 30 centimeters.
All right, how many do you
That would
got?
have been good for you too.
I should have
Yeah,
6,
really
good. You got
but
6
I
points.
will double check.
with
1,
it.
2.
What he'd have gotten.
2, 3,
Ridiculous.
5, 6.
five,
Right.
Yeah.
6.
glad
So you
you-
get
yeah.
6 plus 2 is 8
And
points.
that would be 7, but it doesn't matter because it stops at
8 points
6.
bonus. Lincoln, bonus
So I,
cards.
I had one that you would have loved, which I couldn't make happen. 2 per bird that has
Oh,
it.
Yeah.
talking pearl, nice.
But I got the cartographer, and it needs to have location names. So I have Mississippi kite, Northern bobwhite, American
nice.
woodcock,
Ah.
and California condor. So I get the maximum, which is 7
7
points.
points, nice.
So my plan was, if I hadn't
Oh.
screwed up my cubes, I could play one last
Prairie bird.
Meadow only,
Yeah.
which would get me 8
Oof.
off of my bonus,
Oh.
and would allow me to draw 2 new bonus cards and keep
Yeah.
one, so I could keep whichever one got me the
Might
most
be,
cards.
let's
So let's see what it
Let's
would have been.
see. It's exciting.
Okay,
Yeah.
so birds with bowl nests is not going to be me. Birds with a vulture power. I've got 1, 2, 3,
Predators?
4.
Ooh.
So I would have gotten 8 points.
Wow.
So you would have had 16
I would have had
bonuses,
16
but instead,
points.
what do you get?
Instead, I get 3.
So hang on. So we put a 3 here, and then we put 13 in parentheses.
Next to it,
Yes.
just
And
to
we'll see what happens.
Just to see what. Oh, but I also would have had 3 more points for my. I would have been at 37 instead of 34.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
because you'd have
but
played one more bird.
We're all good.
Birds that only live in the forest. I have 3 to 4 birds, so I get 4 points for that. That's it. That's my bonus. End of round goals. Oh, wait, we didn't even do this yet.
Right.
We forgot to do this first.
Right. 5.
5.
Do you
I have 5.
You have only 2 birds that can only live in the forest. Am I crazy? Because that can live anywhere.
Well, but
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a good point.
That's what I was doing with my
You're right.
things.
I get nothing for the bonus.
Sorry.
I misread that as
you get
birds.
nothing? Don't you get 4 points?
No, I have to have 3 to 4 to get anything.
Yeah,
I
to get
read
anything
that
else.
as birds in the forest.
In the forest, right? No.
Good catch.
Can only live in. But
There
I
you
mean
go.
that because it's the same bonus I was
Nothing.
going for.
0.
The egg thing.
How many you got? 5? Okay, so here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 7 up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 here and 5 here.
Okay.
So you have 5 sets.
Okay.
Think of it this way. 1, 2. There's 1 set.
All right.
1,
Oh
2.
yeah, we didn't do these things. I've got
There's
one.
2 sets.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And you will max that out at 5.
Okay.
And Deborah has put
Or
hers
1.
on.
Yeah.
So 5, 5, 1, 5. Eggs. How many eggs
Total.
does you have?
Well,
yeah.
Let me put these back.
Oh wait, should that be adding up all of our things? End of round goals?
Oh, yeah. you
Yes,
need to
I'm
put
so
that in.
dumb.
No, it's for things.
I'm so dumb.
1, 4.
We would have figured that out.
Yeah. 6. So I'm at 6.
6.
I have none.
Lincoln
on top
has
here.
3 plus 3 is 6, and 1 is 7, and 5 is 12, right?
Oof, nice.
Nikki is 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 1 is 6, plus 5 is 11.
Is that? I think that's 2, Dave. 2 plus 2 plus.
She's only got 2 birds in the water, so.
Yep.
All right, so 2 plus 2 is 4, 5, 10. And then 0 plus 3. No, I was on a 2 as well. I was.
I was
because I
on
built
a
these
3.
near the end of the game.
I was on a 3, I think. I remember I went pretty far in there.
All
I
right.
think.
Add up
I
your
don't
stuff.
remember.
I think so, too.
Add up your stuff again then. Do you
Well,
still
then
only
I'm
have
just
6?
no, I'm at 7 then.
All right.
I'm at 1 more up. I think that's because I
Big
was going
giant
for that big
asterisk.
deal. We have no idea.
It's
Zero.
okay. It's a learning
Yeah,
game.
sure. 0 plus 2, 5, and 5 is 10. So I got 10 for that. All right, now eggs.
Now eggs.
Fantastic. 1, 2. 18.
18, Lincoln.
18.
Deborah.
5.
5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
It's a
8,
hard
9,
winter.
10, 14, 15,
In my
16, 17,
habitat.
18.
Wow.
Wow. That's really tight.
Yeah.
That's very bizarre.
Amazing.
Food on cards, 1 for me.
How's
Yeah.
that?
Food on cards.
You got
the
2.
stuff
You
that
can
you
cash.
cashed.
Ah, okay.
2 for Nikki.
2.
1 for me.
1 for Lincoln.
Nada. I never rolled those rats.
Here we go, tuck cards.
No,
Yeah,
Okay.
this is
And
where,
now
this
it's
is where it
over.
all.
All falls apart. Tucked.
I think I saw one bird I could have done that
I,
did the
the
tucking,
very beginning.
but it wasn't.
I didn't. I had 1 bird matey, and I think it was very expensive, so I ended up not
Yeah.
taking it. But that was what my goal was. So I've been looking for it for the entire game and couldn't get them. I really wanted it bad. So I was very happy that this one came up because I had 2 place birds in my hand,
Right.
and so I drew
So
2
you
more.
can keep
Nikki?
going, yeah.
I
Any?
don't have any tuck cards.
Because I was like,
Lincoln,
is the
none,
north-
correct?
No, 0.
Deborah?
The
10.
northern.
And I have 17.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
All right. So 38, 46, 56, 66, 76 for Nikki.
Trombones.
38, 45, 55, 65, 75, 76 for Lincoln.
Oh my goodness.
34,
lower.
34,
No.
44,
Yeah.
44, 54, 59
Plus.
parentheses 62 60.
No, add another 10.
Yeah. 59 plus 69 70 71 72 plus 3 more for that. That would take you to 75.
All right,
if
so I
you'd
would have
done
been in the
extra
running.
turn. 38.
Yeah, well, when he gets over 100
I know, well,
here,
yeah.
we don't-
No. 38, 48, 58, 64, 65, 75, 82.
Yeah.
It's actually closer than you thought.
Right,
yeah,
So,
actually very
Yeah,
close.
59, 76, 76.
Wow.
I was only 6 points off you, 82.
I know.
Yeah.
And I got...
Well, unfortunately, losing that one
Yeah.
was a bummer, right? That would have helped you more too. The one that you got 0 on. I don't quite understand.
My bonus?
Yeah.
I missed it, right? I mean, I was only ever going to get 4 points from that bonus anyway. It wasn't
Yeah.
a big bonus.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like I
How
played...
would you do 5?
It's every.
Oh no, that would be every slot.
It would just be
Okay,
every
yeah.
slot.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
just
yeah.
fill it out. But
Yeah.
but filled with birds that can only do that, which are.
I mean, the truth of the matter was, I got 10 points out of this card.
Yeah.
And I needed 8 of them.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for that free something from you, Dave. You said you were going to do that. It never happened. I gave you plenty of worms.
What do you think, Nikki?
I really liked it a lot. I want to play it again.
Yeah, I'd like
Right
to rechange my
now.
strategy.
Yes.
You were doing really, really well.
My whole thing was interesting because all I pretty much ever needed for food was wheat and worms. And then at the end, I drew this lovely guy. So that was me trying to get some fish because I've never needed the fish. And that would have given me 8 more
He's a
points.
puffin.
The Atlantic Puffin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
The Bill
almost
Cleary
like your
card.
move,
Yeah.
where it was going to give me 8 more points, and
Hail
then I
Mary.
could draw 2 more of these,
Wow.
and hopefully they
Yeah,
would
that was-
exactly.
work.
Believe me, that's what made my
That was
game
my
was
plan.
draw 2 bonus cards because I never got any of the cards that you guys got that put
Right,
stuff
right,
underneath. It was a bummer because I thought, well, that one I could do, but it does say 15%.
Was the
other one-
Tucket card from your beginning of the game?
What?
Was the Tucket card?
Yes.
What was the one you threw away? Do you remember?
It was. It's over there. It had like 31%. The odds were better, but it was a nest thing or something like that.
Let's look at it. Just see.
I think it was 31% of the cards.
Oh.
Was it this one? Nest Builder, next box builder.
No. Oh wait, maybe. I don't think that's it though. I don't recall seeing that.
Was it the large bird specialist?
Oh yeah, that was absolutely it because
It was?
I had.
See if that scores for you. Does it?
Oh wait, no, this is the one I threw out when I drew 2.
How
here.
about platform builder? Birds with nests.
That might have been it. Yeah, that was it because it was that, and I only have 1. Right? I
Yeah.
mean, I didn't see
Yeah.
those either. So when I drew all those crazy cards, I got a lot of waterfowl, which was awesome, but
Right.
for that one scoring round, but it wasn't what I needed to do anything
Right.
else. So then I thought, well, start going for points because that's all you're going to get to do. You can't tuck anything.
Well, that's what I should have done at the end, which is I'm just going because you forget that the eggs are points.
I forgot.
And that
Yeah.
you could just load up
Right.
points, for
Well,
that
I knew
last round.
I'd staged it specifically to save it. I
Yeah.
wanted to have 5 in each one, so I was
Yeah.
like, I got to do this on this round.
Because I got
And this
hung
helped
up
me.
because I thought I could.
Had one more turn.
Well, no, not just because of the one more turn, but because I sort of like you, I gave up on the higher one. I said I'll never get 4+
Right.
meadow only
Right.
birds. So I had the 2, but then I could do it, and my brain went, oh my god, because I can, I should, and maybe that was the wrong direction
Right.
to go.
Right.
You should go for points rather than achievement.
Well, that was my thing
Yeah.
about.
You know.
I decided I did not get to do my Lincoln Sparrow. I wanted to do it real bad, but
You get
it was
bonus
only
points if a
3.
bird matches your own
I
game.
know,
really
right?
should.
It was
Yeah.
only 3, right? And I knew every time I did that, it was going to be another point on there and potentially another 4 to 5 points because it would give me 4 plus the 1 for placing here. For going along that track. So it's
Right.
5 points every time,
Right.
which is way. It's not a lot of points, but it is a lot of points when you
Yeah.
do it 2 or 3 times, which I think is what I did at the end
Yeah.
there.
Well, what's sort of kind of cool and interesting is you can have some sort of strategy, especially at the beginning, but the 2 biggest moves for me were not remotely planned.
Yeah.
They were just because I started drawing cards, right?
Right.
What I had decided about halfway through was, okay, I have cards where I can tuck, and to do that I need cards. So I'm just going to start going for cards. And that gave me a big handful of cards. And it wasn't that I got the Canada Goose, where I can discard a wheat for 2 cards. It's that I got the 0-pointed spotted toey that got me a wheat.
Right.
without this combo, I don't beat either of you. You guys tie for
Right.
the win because I don't have a wheat every time I do this. I have to then go to here, get wheat. I have to spend a turn to do that.
Right.
And maybe that doesn't help me.
Is there a tiebreaker?
It will not surprise you to learn leftover food tokens are the tiebreaker.
Oh,
so
Nikki, yeah.
you beat Lincoln in the tiebreaker.
Okay.
Yeah, and you got 5 too.
I got 5.
Well, I was giving everybody worms there at the
That's
end.
right.
That
Very
was what this guy,
helpful.
the scissor-tailed flycatcher. He's
Well,
pretty
and,
awesome.
and again, it luckily didn't make the difference, but by complete accident, that worm you kept giving me got me an extra egg.
Right.
Right,
So that
right.
ended up being an extra point. I mean,
Right.
I didn't need the extra egg for this. When I had made this big move, right?
Right.
That was 16 points in bird cards. That's why I built those, because it was big points. And then I just thought, well, I got 3 cubes left, screw it. I'll just take eggs, and I'll go for this bonus. And again,
Yeah.
That's another 5
Which was
points that
a
you weren't even
strong-
counting on
yeah.
per time.
but I clearly needed to do that, as crazy as that sounds.
Well, and also drawing more cards is good because I found, because I had so few cards, I was so limited by what I could afford.
Exactly. I mean,
Whereas
that
if
was,
you have more cards, you could be,
I
oh,
wasn't
well, now I
generating that
know.
stuff, and
Yeah.
that was one about maybe the third round. I was trying to. I decided, well, I need to push further here.
Yes.
That's what I love about this strategy of
Yes.
trying to go. So I had a bunch of cards that were. I don't know what I did with them. Oh. When activate, move it to right another bird in another
Oh, all 3 of
habitat,
them.
so I could
Oh my
push
God.
it. In other words, expensive things over to the edge, and
Yes.
I was trying. I thought, and then I thought, you know what, eggs are more important now, because I wanted to make sure I had 3 across so that I could place as many eggs as possible. Because some of them were tight. Like this is a total of 6 eggs only.
Right.
So I wasn't
Right.
going to be adding something more to that.
Right.
Yeah.
So
it was-
I assume you like this game then.
It's okay. It's not, I'm not generally drawn to games like this.
Engine building.
That are what, engine building?
Engine building and also kind of the resource thing
Yeah.
is not really my interest
Oh, okay.
so much.
Because Nikki, she loves engine building,
Yeah,
but she just
I'm
has
terrible
a hard
at it.
Well, I don't think that's true
Well,
entirely.
I think it's so exciting when they work.
Yeah.
Right.
What's difficult about this one is I had trouble wrapping my mind around. It was so random.
Oh yeah.
That I
But
didn't feel like I
when
could
you
really-
when you have cards like he got that
Right.
fantastic combo.
Right.
I just got really lucky.
Right, right.
I kept
But
looking for them, but you
need to
can't
do that,
make
right?
it.
And having
Yeah.
these goals at the beginning are wonderful, but they
Yeah.
still needed to show up, and they weren't here.
And they were just, it distracted
And obviously
me.
Dave was going for him as well,
Yeah.
so it
Right.
wasn't like
Yeah.
it was like I was going to get them.
Yeah. So I'm medium on this.
The Tucket card, you mean?
Yeah, because that was my goal, right?
Right,
That
but I'm
was
saying
per bird.
I'm not sure.
I didn't actually have to tuck any. I just had to have that
Have
power.
that type.
Right.
I couldn't even get it. I was trying really hard.
So there were none ever here.
Maybe once or twice, but I didn't really draw. You know, I mean, I had a weird deal there.
It's a balance too, right? Let's say there is a Tucket card there, but let's say it's not in the terrain type you want, or
Right.
it doesn't feed into the.
Well,
food
I
things
was
you
definitely
have.
going
Yeah.
for the water when it was this. You know,
Yeah.
I was going to go further than that, but I ended up doing other things to even get to be able to do that. I had to take, because this was my card generating row. You didn't
Right,
actually
right,
have
right.
any row that did something.
Well, you got
Well,
2 more points in
it
this.
That
was
was, yeah,
here, but
Towards
it
the
ended.
end,
But a
especially.
lot of them needed a fish to do it, and I had no fish, so I was like,
Right,
well,
yeah.
why even
You
do
had
it?
terrible luck rolling the dice to get what you
Yeah.
wanted. It was pretty
Well, I
not great.
kept wanting to get that rat on that guy, and I never rolled one for it.
We all sort of
I
did,
did
right?
once, right?
I think I rolled for fishes 2 or 3 times, and I ended up with
cash-
just 1 fish.
Yeah.
I think I rolled 3
Well,
times.
I timed it improperly one time. I realized I'm like, oh,
Right.
I should have done that
Except-
turn so that I would roll more dice, right?
But
that
it's a-
was my timing
It's
issue.
a tempo thing, though, right? Like,
Exactly,
Yeah.
right.
Well, because it's the same thing. I would plan for that, and then someone would do it before
Right.
me, and I'm going, okay, well,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
that, yeah.
So then it's a question of, well, it's
I
only,
change or
it's
not?
only 1 point,
Yeah.
right? Sometimes you want to
Yeah.
forego that 1 point, or you
very
roll the
true.
1 die and go, if I get it, great, and if
Yeah,
I
if
don't,
not-
but I
Right.
can't not do this thing I have to do.
Yeah.
So let me show you the other side on this that we didn't play. So this is
This
the
is
other side.
the unfriendly side.
So in this case, it's a most situation, right? So using our game just now, eggs in bowls, you, I believe, had the most at the beginning.
Right.
And so you would have gotten 4 points
Oh, wow, so
to
they're not all just 5.
1, 0, 0. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Most waters in the river, that was you again, right?
maybe
And we were all
Deborah
and we were
too.
all tied here. And
Well,
when,
that's just
and when
one of-
ties work, you just add everything up and divide. So in this case, it would be 3 points for us. So we
Well,
would
I
get.
know I was up.
I think
so
she might have had 3 as well. So
Did
we
you have
would have
3?
split
Yeah.
that, yeah.
So then we would have been here, Nikki and I would have been here, which means we would have divided 1 amongst us, so we would have gotten nothing.
Oh, wow.
And you guys would have divided 7, so you would have gotten 3 each.
Nice.
It's divide and round against each other.
Yikes.
At the end, right, for this 5, you were down here. You would have gotten nothing, but we would have gotten 7 and 7 is 14 divided by 3 is 4 apiece, right? So in this scoring, you would have scored, way outscored us, right? Just this 4 to whatever.
Right.
However, if we were playing this round, it totally changes
you
what
would
we
have
would have played.
focused differently.
Now it's like, oh, maybe you could get most rivers instead of just blowing it off. That's the unfriendly side, or the more
Right. Is there any
competitive
other
side.
differences in the game that does that, or it's mostly like this?
That's I mean, these are random, obviously, and can be
Right.
whatever. No, that is the only gameplay difference, other than there are some special cards for the one-player game
It was
that
fun.
sort of generates another opponent for you.
For me, I was kind of ready to. I wasn't like judging it, but I thought. I just figured it is a little fiddly, and if you're not that, I could see that, but it wasn't that bad. Like, it took me a round or so to like figure out, oh, okay, and I started to focus on like pushing the cards over so that I could get more benefits per those placements. And this one, I think it was the Northern Bobwhite was the last one I placed, and I wanted to get all these. I was trying as hard as I could, but also keep it balanced. I felt, just to try for my final egg strategy, to be able to gain as much as you can, because that's really, I think, basically you need to be. It depends on what happens here, but if you can build the woodlands, then you have the goods to produce the birds that you need, which then you can potentially push these other things up. Also, trying to do them with the different eggs, and being able to rejigger them, so that they can go someplace where they're more, it's more expensive to do that. It'd be nice to be able to push this over instead of spending so many eggs. So I was trying to do some of that stuff, but it wasn't really as easy as I thought. But it doesn't mean knowing that one round earlier, because I think by the second round I really kind of figured out where I was headed.
Right.
Especially when I did not get any of the 2s. So I was like, whew. And so that was why when I got to California Condor, I was like, wow, that might save my bacon. And it helped for sure, because, boy, I would have gotten 0 points for the bird counter. It was terrible.
How many birds did you actually put out?
9.
So Nikki has 10, I have 10.
I mean, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think, something like
I mean,
that.
it's probably going to be always the same like that.
Something there.
Roughly, yeah. Well, you had something that gave you one.
I had
which is
one
what
that-
I had too with this one here that I'd forgotten about.
Right.
The house wren. Troglodytes Adon.
I love this mechanic with the bird feeder, right? Where when they're all the same. And what's really nice about that too is it mitigates the crazy rolls. Like that one time where we had like 2 fish and 3 wheat, and you're like, oh. But that's great if you can pull 2 fish, or if someone pulls 1. Or I think you took 2 wheat that time, right? Or 2 fish. You took 2
I ended
of
up
them.
taking 2. I needed 2.
Right, which meant that anyone else could take 1 and roll them all again, or if you took the 2 fish and it was all wheat, you could roll them all again. I think that's a really kind of cool thing.
Yeah, it means that you're not stranded. You're not stuck taking too much. I only took 1 berry that I didn't want, and I was hopeful. There was actually, it might have been that one, that I was like, oh, maybe I could build that guy. It wouldn't have been a bad thing. But I ended up, I drew the line. I'm not going to build anymore. Let's build this last one and just focus on the eggs. It's tough though.
Yeah.
Those final cube things where you're starting to run, you put 1 into the scoring track every time.
That's great too.
I know, it's rough losing.
Yeah.
them.
And it does, I was wrong. It does actually speed things up a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought the walking back part would also slow things down, but it really doesn't. Because once you walk back 1 or 2 times in a row, you know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right.
Now it's like, I'm going to do this, then I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this kind, no, it's not that,
And
or
it's
yes,
exciting.
it is. Yeah.
You're happy to do it.
Yeah. And even faster if you're not shooting a GameNight episode where we're saying everything out loud.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of turns in this game. The first couple of turns in this game, right,
Oh, yeah.
could go just crazy fast.
Right.
Play bird,
Well,
play bird, play bird,
Well,
play bird.
if you know what
Once
you're
you
doing.
know exactly,
Yeah.
once
Yeah.
you know it,
Yeah,
that
of
was part
course.
of. We're all
Yeah.
reading the cards and trying to figure out what we're supposed to
Right.
do, even
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Yeah, I don't think I really gleaned it till about the 3rd round.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
that's how it works. Some of
Yeah.
these are easier to get. This is supposed to be in the Spiel des Jahres nominees, this is a advanced, but not like, it's the next step after a family game. And you played 2 of those family games, which were, sort of really light. They're very, very small rule books on those things. Werewords and Just One.
I like the cards go away at the end of the round.
Oh, I was bummed though. So that was when that
was the thing you really needed.
It was this. I just gotten the cartographer, and one of them was a location bird. And I'm like, So then I did this, where I got all those cards, and then I got 3 more location birds.
Nice.
I think. Oh no, I had Mississippi a kite. So that was these three showed up, and I needed it to be able to do that 7 points.
It's a nice balance between you wanting to really max out a row and not being able to do that without the eggs.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, you can if you do those ones that move stuff around, right?
Yeah.
You can start to push things over. Like, the neat thing is if you play a bunch of these, you can move them around as you need them, right? You can push them to the right of another. Because Nikki had a couple of things like that.
I only had this one, and I moved it right away, and then it wasn't going to move anymore.
Well, it could have moved again if you had, instead of done these egg things, right? Then you could have moved it back up here, for example.
Yeah.
Right.
It just, the minute you build after it, it's locked.
Although building up there, doing that up there isn't as wonderful. This is actually just fine because you have to dump a card there. It might be
dump a card to get 4.
Right.
1, 2, 3 plus a 4th.
Right. I mean, 4 is great too. Food would be good if you can build a lot more birds. I had some expensive birds. I had a 9 and an 8. Like, oof. But I think Dave built a few. That one that you built.
That one move that I spent 6 things and 3 eggs for.
Yeah.
That's a
wow.
lot.
That is expensive.
Yeah.
Also, the turns that they limit you, that you can only do the one thing. I kept wanting to buy the food and then buy my bird.
Yes.
I wanted to kind of complete my action, but because you have to wait, things can change in that time.
Well, plus you're thinking also just in one turn. Things were constantly shifting in my brain.
It forces. It's interesting. The game distracts you. Well, it does by saying, okay, well, there's this, and then there's your bonus, and then there's these. Or you're going to drop from there, and then asks you to focus on. It's a really interesting split brain kind of thing.
Well, that's the thing, right? With these in between turns cards, for example, right? It's kind of sort of like on you to remember that.
Yes.
But I mean, it seems like the friendlier way is you're happy to just let somebody know when you're doing it. Even in round 3, after we'd played 2 full rounds, I still had a turn where I would play a bird and then think, now what do I activate? Oh wait, no, I don't activate anything. Right. That's my whole turn. That's my whole turn.
Yeah. Right.
Well, because you want to activate, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the only one that doesn't do it.
Right.
I like that walking back feature.
Yeah,
that
that's
was
really
neat.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for teaching us, Dave.
You're welcome, Lincoln, and thank you for watching Game Night. Have you subscribed to Game Night? Have you? I can't hear. If you have, great. If you haven't, think about it anyway. And if you do subscribe, or even if you have, click that little notification bell, and then you can find out when we do new episodes and stuff like that with those episodes.
You were so perfect.
I really warblered that one.
Groaner.
It's the only bird pun we did. Gotta do one.